And welcome out to Lobo Stadium, where we've...
This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 FM and iTalk1067.com. Also brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Beamer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, Coronado Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sports. And now, Sholo Ford presents high school football on iTalk 106.7 and worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
And welcome out to a beautiful evening here at Lobo Stadium, where we have the Snowflake Lobos looking to win their homecoming game tonight against the POSTON Butte Broncos, up from the valley, up out of Santan Valley. POSTON Butte posting a record as they come in of 3-3. They are coached by head coach Dane Thompson, and these are conference foes now, ladies and gentlemen, as we look at the new era of Snowflake football in the 4A conference. POSTON Butte and Snowflake get a chance to square off each year, and this is turning into a good rivalry match between these two teams. As we get started here now with our Ace Hardware keys to the game tonight. Something to keep in mind is Snowflake started off the year a little slow, starting 0-2, had a good rebound game against Cactus that they ultimately ended up losing, but have since rattled off some wins against some good opponents here as they start to get their season right. And sorry, I said 2-2. They are 3-2 after they have gone on a 3-game winning streak of Sholo, where they beat 55-17 Seton Catholic. They beat 36-7, Gilbert 36-7, and then Gilbert 55-20. So some of the key players we're going to spotlight tonight on the Broncos, the POSTON Butte Broncos. Keep an eye out for number 23, Michael Whitman. He is their starting running back, averages 64 yards per game, and has 2 touchdowns on the year. They switch it up with a little bit of a change of pace back, it looks like, as they've got Jackie Robertson, number 4, who has 38 yards per game of rushing per year, but leads the team in 6 total touchdowns. Looks like they also try to get him going in the receiving game a bit as well. So this will be a good contest and good opportunity for this Lobo defense to see if they can do that. So stick with us as we go to the national anthem, and quick commercial break. We'll be back after that. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 106.7 worldwide on iTalk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you: Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
And welcome back to Homecoming Evening here at Lobo Stadium. As you see, the Lobos have taken the field amidst fireworks, the band, everyone's there. So what a great atmosphere to enjoy some football tonight. We are getting kicked off, or about 5 minutes away from kickoff here. We wanted to highlight a few of our ace keys to the game tonight as we look at the Lobos side of the field. We're going to focus in tonight on number 28. You see him right there on your screen, Canton Turley. Had sort of a breakout game last week, Joe, as he went for 3 touchdowns, if I'm not mistaken. Rushed really well, did a great job in the blocking game out, in the backfield as well, which that's sort of the change of pace that you're looking for out of them. So, sorry, Joe, switching some mics here. Can we hear him there a little bit better now?
Yeah, he rushed for, I believe, about 190 yards.
Did he rush for that many yards last week?
My son, who's the center on the team, came back and said that he had about 190 yards last week. We had counted, just trying to keep track up here, that he had over 150, but I think the total stats for him in that last game were about 190 yards or so. So he had a great game back there.
And that's sort of what they've been needing, especially after Jet McRae went down early in the year. Carter and Canton the 2 juniors have had to step up and fill that void left by the senior. You see 28 right there in Canton. Carter was just on your screen a moment ago. And the juniors have sort of found their stride here. They struggled maybe with that first game and a half to get their footing, but Carter right there, number 5, look for him tonight to have a big game. And honestly, you talked about it. The offensive line tonight for us, get these big guys out of the way for Poston Butte. I was looking through their offensive line numbers. They've got a lot of dudes that are around that mid-200 mark. They've got some size to them, and that's typically what we're going to see here out of the Valley teams coming up from the 4A.
Yeah, they've pretty much seen that. I've actually been pretty impressed after the first 2 losses that Snowflake had. Those have actually been, they've learned from those, and the offensive line actually has done a really great job picking up those big guys. On the flip side of things, we're no slouch on the offensive side of the ball either. We got some pretty big dudes down there that do a really awesome job going from right to left. You have Cody Flake that's on the team there.
You see Cody out there as one of the captains, big 65.
Yeah, big 65 out there. He's about 6'5", 270 out there right now. Some of the other guys, I'm trying to think who else is on that line.
You've got Ethan Christensen.
And
they made a little bit of that adjustment where they put they put Ethan and Cody, I believe, on that same side of the line now on that right side of the line, and they've been running over their rear ends, and it's been a good opportunity for them to see the running game start going. And it's good to see old Jet McRae out there again, right there, number 6. We'll see what type of playing time he gets tonight, but he's coming back from that ankle injury. I know they really expect a big return out of him. maybe not tonight, but going forward, it's going to be key.
He might get a few touches tonight. Really, honestly, where they're going to need him is maybe next week, but in reality, it's 2 weeks that they're really going to need him against Eastmark. But hey, you really got a 1-2 punch out there right now with Turley out there. He's kind of been your north and south runner, big runner, hard to bring down. You saw him, how he does have some good breakaway speed out there. But then you got a smaller, quick, fast, shifty little back like Raven back there in the backfield that can really make guys miss. It was unfortunate he had a touchdown called back in the last game back there. But, and really, hopefully tonight, not as many holding calls, Abe, as there were last week. There was a lot of holding calls.
Well, and that's the one thing you can never control is a referee and the little yellow flag that comes flying out of their pocket every so often, So I can't quite make out who our crew is tonight, but I'm sure they're going to be out there doing their very best. And, this is going to be a good matchup. Who won last year, Joe? I was trying to remember. I can't remember who won this matchup last year.
I think we won this matchup.
Did we beat them?
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I remember us going down to them.
I'm pretty sure I believe we did, if I remember that correctly. But I'll double check that and see.
Yeah. So anyway, this is one of the fun environments, one of the best environments in all of high school football, I would venture a guess. Now, granted, I haven't gone down to Hamilton or some of those other places, but when it comes to small town football, you don't beat this environment. It's fun being up here on top of the press box. This is my first time all year being up here, Joe. So,
yeah, it's the best seat in the house, and it's a beautiful night tonight. Last week I needed a jacket, but tonight, man, it is just a beautiful night tonight for some high school football.
Well, we're getting set to kick off here. As you see, number 89 set to send it out over to. Looks like that's Papa and Raven back there to receive the kick. It's angling over towards Carter. He's going to take it. Goes up towards the middle of the field. He's got a few blocks. If he can break one tackle, it might spring him. And Carter with a good return as he gets the Lobos out to the 35, just shy of the 35-yard line. And that's where they'll start their business tonight. They are led by quarterback senior number 2, Brennan Bryant. And we didn't talk about Brennan much at the beginning, Joe, because we'll be saying his name all night tonight. But Brennan has really stepped into that role, took over the job about midseason last year, and has really embraced it and done a good job with it. We're excited to watch him tonight.
Yeah, he is.
So Snowflake will split out 3 to Brennan's left. Looks like Canton, Turley in the backfield, lone back. They're going to motion Raven in the backfield. Give it to Turley. Turley's going to go up the left side, pick up about 3.
So they just do a little misdirection on that, fake like they're going to Raven, and then just do a little counter to Turley to get about 3 yards on the play.
That was Alex Miranda for the Broncos on the tackle. Let's see here. I'm going to try to pull up my list here of some guys, and Alex Miranda actually leads the team in tackling. I was looking at him earlier. Big number 58. So Brennan in the shotgun again. Brennan's going to give it to Raven on the option. Raven's going to get stood up right about at the line of scrimmage. Never mind. They're going to give him 2 yards, so that'll take it out to the 40.
Yeah, and the defense for Poston Butte, they got 4 guys up front. They're actually bringing their 2 linebackers. They're bringing them up tight. There's actually, if they can get outside on this, there's some room out here in the flat for some passes as they're stacking the box a little bit on this. So, hopefully one of these guys can break free.
Well, they're back in the shotgun, this time with both backs back there. 2 wide receivers split out to either side of Brennan. Brennan steps back to pass, surveying the field. Oh, he's got Peyton wide open over the middle. He's going to go out for past 40, 30. Hit out of bounds at about the 28-yard line. That'll be a pickup of roughly about 26 as Peyton Papa comes across the middle for a big pickup.
Yeah, that's just such a great play out of the backfield. They just suck everybody in. Poston Butte only brings 3 guys up front. They do blitz one of their linebackers. The offensive line does a nice job giving Bryant time to be able to throw that. They throw it out of the backfield for a big gain.
Well, Lobos out to the 30 now as they're driving on their first possession of the game. Brennan in the shotgun once again. Similar formation to last play. Brennan takes the snap. He's going to give it off to Canton. Canton goes bulldozing over the 30, almost to the 25. They're going to spot him right at about the 26-yard line. And brought down there by Folletti, for the Poston Butte Broncos.
If you can get 3 or 4 yards,
that's a good first down
that's
play.
what they're getting right now.
So Brennan once again in the shotgun. 2 wide receivers either side, flanked by Carter and Canton. He's going to give it off to Carter. Carter busts it out to the right side. He's got one guy to beat. He's going to go. Carter for the touchdown. Snowflake Lobos on the board first.
Great job. Like I just said, they just made me a profit after that. I said, if we can get one here to the outside, they should be able to break free on that. And you saw some great quickness and speed on there from Raven being able to get in. And just like that, I mean, five touches on the ball or so. We need to go back and count, but 6-0 right now.
Yeah, that's a 5-play drive for 65 yards for the Lobos as Sam Brown comes out to kick the extra point. Hold is good by Claridge. It's going to be blocked.
Right through the middle.
As it looks like someone came right up the middle there. That's Nigel Wilson, number 6 for the Broncos.
That's a big guy.
Lobos strike first. 9 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in the first quarter. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear, plus all kinds of bait
And here comes the kickoff to Michael Whitman. He's going to be stood up shy of the 20-yard line. Good special team play there by Mr. Andrew Bentley, 58.
I think that's 28, actually. That's Turley. That was a 58?
58.
Wow. It's hard to tell, and they get their numbers all wrinkled up down there. So
Andrew Bentley's one of my baseball players. I love calling him Mr. Bentley because it makes him sound like a proper English gentleman.
Yeah,
and
and he's had a great season playing at the defensive end here. And you see number 52, I believe it would be 58.
He's 58.
It's 58.
Yeah.
We've heard his name quite a bit.
52 is Gavin Hall, I believe.
That's right.
Well, Broncos in the shotgun formation. Send a guy in motion. They're going to go quarterback keeper here, where he stood up, it looks like, by Riker Brimhall, number 7. And that was Mason Lloyd for the Broncos as we get to see him for the first time direct the offense. He picks up a gain of about 5 yards, taking them out to the 24-yard line.
Yeah, so that's a nice run right there. You know, it's some good blocking out front. That side over there on that side looks like they have Brent White playing right now over on the left defensive end.
They'll now be 2nd and 6 now. Lloyd fakes the pitch. They're going to throw it out to number 6, Nigel Wilson. He's going to pick up enough for a first down, but we'll see. We've got some laundry out there on the field.
At number 6, nice big target.
He's a big boy.
He's 6'3", 190 pounds is what they have him listed. He looks like 200-something pounds
I was
from
going
up
to
here.
say, 190's after a diet.
Yeah. Yeah, but he's a nice big target. He's 6'3" out there.
Well, that is going to be coming back. Did they call a hold, Joe? I didn't see the call by the referee.
I did not see the call on that either.
Actually, I think maybe it was just an illegal motion because they only went back 5 yards. They'll put them back to the original line of scrimmage. 2nd down and 10. Just over 9 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Broncos in a shotgun formation. Lloyd back. He gives the ball to Whitman. Whitman's going to be stood up behind the line of scrimmage as he has nothing going there for the Bronco offense.
Yeah, nice job by the left side of the line in there to be able to get in there. 55's over there. White doing a good job at his defensive end spot, being able to stand that up. Lerma coming in to be able to help on that as well.
They'll now bring up 3rd and long as it's 3rd and about 13, maybe 12. We'll call it 12. 3rd and 12 for the Bronco offense as they're behind the chains here on their first drive of the evening. We'll see what they've got. That Nigel Wilson play earlier, Joe, might be something that they look to as he split out at the top of the formation there. Lloyd in shotgun. He's looking to pass. Oh, we got pressure up the middle. Lloyd escapes it. Going up the right side, he avoids another tackler, makes it back to just past the 20-yard line.
Yeah, but Lerma doing a good job out there, being from his outside linebacker spot. And you're seeing tonight that they are playing without their starting inside linebacker.
Yes, we didn't mention that, Joe, that Aiden Core is down after what I heard was a dislocated knee. Call that small-town rumors or whatnot. I don't know. I haven't talked to Aiden, but so they are without him. Looks like they've got Ethan Christensen in the middle there.
They've been bringing Hall back into that spot, depending on their coverage.
And the quarterback will be the punter tonight as well for the Broncos as he gets off a good kick. It's going to spiral out to Riker Brimhall. He lets it bounce. It's still taking a Bronco roll as it goes clear out to about the 21-yard line. So good kick there by Lloyd as he's able to switch field position here. Lobos will get their second possession of the evening.
Good kick on that. Brimhall's a good guy to be able to have back there. He should have just called fair catch on that one and tried to get underneath it. Instead, it takes a big bounce, probably at least a good 20-25 yards back from the bounce to be able to put the Lobos back on their own 22-yard line.
Well, and this is their second drive of the evening, Joe, as we take a look at this Lobo offense as they went 65 yards in that first drive for a Carter Raven 27-yard touchdown. Brennan out there flanked by the two running backs, Turley and Raven, in the shotgun formation. Low snap. Brennan's going to give it to Canton. Canton up the left side. Good move to keep on his feet, and he's going to pick up a good first down gain as he makes it out to about the 30-yard line for a gain of 8.
Yeah, nice job on that by Brendan. Picked that up, I better talk to that center out there, tell him to raise that snap up a little bit.
Well,
but good run by Turley. Picks up 8 yards, runs hard, drags about 3 guys with him. So good job by Turley.
And that's Canton's third rush of the night as he's got 3 for about 15 yards already. Brennan once again flanked by the two backs in the shotgun formation. Low snap again. Brennan looking to pass. He's got Papa out here on the left side. Papa jumps up, just out of his hands. But it looks like maybe they're going to get a pass interference on 33 on Whitbeck on Beck as he appears to maybe have gotten there a bit early. Side judge is going to throw a flag out.
Yeah, and the side judge was right there seeing that. Obviously he saw something from the sideline. He had a better view of that. Pushed him a little too much on Papa. And now you got another flag out there, which looks like that's going to probably tack on if that is a personal foul for some trash talking going on there to the refs on that.
And that's going to go to Jackie Robertson, I would believe, as he's taken a slow trot over to the Broncos sideline. He must have said the magic word.
Yep.
That's been a point of emphasis as I've talked to some of the referees.
And it's going to move in another 15 yards, and this is going to be great field position being on Poston Butte's 40-yard line.
And just like that, Joe, we are back out on the Lobo side of the territory.
And number 4 got ejected is what we are hearing. So
he went to the bench. We'll see if he comes back. Sometimes coaches will just remove him. But once again, though, Lobos on their own 40 as Brennan's in a shotgun formation. Canton in the backfield to his right. Brennan gets the snap, pitches it out to Turley. He makes the first guy miss, but quickly are the Broncos there to bring him down. That's Nathan Anderson, number 58, one of their captains. We saw him come out to start the game. Big boy coming off that defensive end position.
Yeah, nice job out there. That's a loss of about 3 on the play. They try and toss it to Turley. Poston Butte does a good job covering the left side over here.
So Lobos will be operating at 2nd and 13 from their 43-yard line. Brennan in shotgun, flanked by the two backs. Wide receivers split out. They give the ball to Raven as he's going up that right side of the offensive line. Makes it back to about the 41, so it'll be 3rd and long here for the Lobos as they try not to stall out here on this second drive of the evening.
Yeah, nice job by Poston Butte being able to stop both runs on this right now. Hopefully the offensive line continues to figure things out. So I starting to see on the defensive side, they aren't bringing as many guys. They're actually putting some guys back in the backfield a little bit farther back. And so obviously at this one, you would think this is going to be a pass, right?
Yeah, you would think this is a passing down as you've got Noah Baum and Peyton Pop out there as your Ezra. I called him his older brother's name, Noah. Peyton goes in motion. Brennan looking to pass, has plenty of time, but we've got ball is dead.
And there's a flag on
Got
the
to be
far
a false
sideline.
start, I would imagine, if they're going to blow it dead like that. But let's see what ends up happening here. Yep, false start on the Lobos. So that'll push them back another 5.
Yeah. You know, you look to, Tidwell last game because they haven't been able to have Olberg back there because he's out with the broken collarbone.
Oh, did he break his collarbone?
He did.
Oh, dang.
He did
Okay.
in that game against Queen Creek here. So, they expect him to be out for at least 6 weeks. But you should be able to see Tidwell being able to come in. He has great hands, good size, good quickness. He got more touches, and you saw him have really 3 great passes. Look to him for having another big night tonight.
Well, and as you call his name there, Joe, he's out there leading that trips formation up to Brennan's left. He shouts out some instructions over there to that group as he sits in the shotgun formation, Turley off to his left side. Brennan looks to receive the snap. He rolls that direction towards the trips. He sets his feet, looking back middle. He's got Peyton, but ball's a little high. Peyton drops the pass, which would have put him at about 4th and manageable maybe, Joe, if that ball's completed. But I think at this point you're probably going to punt this one away.
Yeah, and I'm going to be honest on this one, and I really love, I've said this before in the past, the ball, it was catchable. It was a little bit high. He was up there, but it definitely was catchable. But I really love when Bryant is able to set his feet in the pocket. He is so accurate when he gets back in there. That one he rolled out a little bit, but it's definitely catchable ball.
Well, Brennan will be to kick the ball as he punts it away to Jackie Robertson, which he must not have gotten ejected because he's back there to receive the kick. He goes off the right side. They're going to need some coverage there. Raven able to chase him down, or else there was a lot of green out there in front of number 4 Robertson for the Broncos. So he makes a good punt return here. That puts them in a good spot to start their second drive of the evening as they're out past the 35. Well, excuse me, they're going to mark it. It looks like maybe he stepped out of bounds at about the 32. So
yeah, and the Lobos stall out. Unfortunate. They had great field position where they could have put another, 6-7 points on the board. But good job by Poston Butte. Their defense holds strong and a nice return out there to be able to put them in decent field position on their own 32-yard line.
Well, and that will bring up a big formation here by the Broncos as they give it to the first guy through, which is Whitman, number 23. He bulldozes his way right through the middle of the Lobo defense. Gavin Hall on the tackle, but that's going to give the Broncos a gain of 9 on first down.
Yeah, nice job. That was just a quick dive where he just was able to get right up off the guard in the center, and he's able to get about 9 yards on the play.
Broncos come out in that big set again. Lloyd under center. Hard count, gives it off to the next guy through, which is Robertson. Robertson, ball on the ground. Looks like maybe Lobos just got it.
We'll see.
There's one other white jersey down underneath there. Broncos signaling that they have it. We'll see. Looks like Ryan Cecil's down there on the bottom of the pile as they try to.
Looking at the defensive players out there, their body.
Snowflake has the ball, but I think
2 guys down there. But
you can see the replay there. I wonder if the referees are discussing whether or not that ball was on, or if the runner was down before the ball came out. But they're going to signal Lobo football.
Baum on the play on that one, falls on it. Nice job by Baum being able to jump on that. That's what I saw from up here, but there was one other player from Poston Butte on that, as you saw, but from what I saw. So here we go. Let's see if they can take advantage. Another golden opportunity to be able to get down on Poston Butte's 49-yard line.
Well, great work by our crew there to get the camera angle.
Yeah.
I think maybe it was Brent White. That's sort of the number that I saw flash in the screen. I couldn't quite tell, though, as he's peeling back from his defensive line position to get that hit on Robertson. So Lobos will take over right at, just past the 50-yard line. Looks like they're going to spot him about the 49. Another great opportunity as the Lobos once again are in good field position to start their third drive of the night. We're going to chalk Robertson up for a gain of 3, but then a fumble.
Not sure what they're waiting for right now. But it is homecoming night tonight for the Lobos. And as a coach, you always wonder how that's going to translate into the game, with all the different activities, if they're still going to be able to be focused.
Yes.
But so far, all business really for the Lobos.
So they've got Brennan in the shotgun, flanked by Turley and Raven. Wide receiver split out to either side. They're going to give it to Turley up the left side. He makes first guy miss. He's going to run hard out past the 45 up to the 41-yard line. Miranda for the Broncos on the tackle, but once again, Canton getting the Lobos offense going on first down with a big pickup.
Yeah, Canton out there, but I'm going to tell you, you'll see Rabin out there puts a nice block out there on the outside linebacker. Gives him just enough time for Turley to be able to get outside, so that was also a great block by Rabin.
So they've got 2nd and 2 here. Brennan in the shotgun. Top of your screen, I believe you've got Baum up there. We'll see what the Lobos do here on 2nd down as Brennan looks that way to Baum. Baum makes first guy miss. He's got another guy miss. He's going to bulldoze his way up past the 30-yard line up to the 29. Folletti on the tackle for the Broncos, and Lobos seem to be on the march here, Joe.
Yeah, that's a great catch by Baum. He had a quiet game last week. He had one catch, basically, that I remember, had a few other ones, so it's good to see he's such a good receiver. Look for him to be able to get some more catches. You saw his athleticism right there making some guys miss.
Now, so far on the evening, we got Brennan 2 of 4 for about 36 yards. He's going to give it off to Rabin here. And back in the backfield is big number 58, Nathan Anderson, and Miranda, number 53, as they are able to just blow through the line there. Not sure if maybe a missed assignment or what, but normally guys shouldn't be in the backfield that quick.
No, they shouldn't. And that's over on the big side of the line there where you got Flake over there, and I believe Christensen's there too. So they love to run that side, but nice job by Poston Butte.
Bill Brennan in the shotgun, 2nd and 12. Out on their 33-yard line are the Lobos. Brennan surveys the field. Hearts count, gives it off to Turley. Turley's going to take it up that left side. Tough tackle is Turley as he requires 3 Broncos as Kevin Valenzuela is the first one to meet him there. And we're going to have 3rd down and about 9 are the Lobos now as Canton picks up 4.
Yeah, good hard run out there. Offensive line doing some good things. Still need to adjust. Hopefully they'll learn as the game goes on.
Well, and they've got the same 2 wide receivers, Papa and Baum. Brennan in the shotgun once again. He's calling out the blitz. Broncos almost jump off sides there. Brennan takes the snap. He's looking Papa's direction. He's got Papa. If Papa can make a guy miss, he might get the first down. He is going to be a little short, though. Beck on the tackle for the Broncos. That'll bring up 4th and 1 from the 22. It'll be 4th and 2 from the 22. And
Jeez, that looks like not a great spot. It's almost like 3 yards on that one right there. But, yeah, that's
yeah, I felt maybe he was a bit closer there.
Yeah.
But
so they're going to try a field goal.
They're going to bring out Carson Claridge as the hold, Sam Brown for the kick. From the right hash, this will be a 40-ish yard field goal. Snowflake win.
Yeah,
they're going to draw him off sides. That's a good job.
Nice job.
Smart play. Goes the Lobos. Poston Butte jumps off sides. That's going to be a first down for the Lobos.
Yeah, Poston Butte, you got to be ready for that. I mean, they're out there in that formation right now. There's going to be a hard snap on that when it's that close, 2 to 3 yards to go. So nice job by the offensive line out there being able to hold all those guys to sell it, and they're in business again.
Well, 1st and 10 are the Lobos from their 18-yard line. Brennan in that similar formation. You got Baum on this side closest to us. Brennan's going to survey. He's got Peyton out to the left.
Plenty of time.
Someone should be open. Oh, he's got Baum deep in the end zone. Baum jumps up. Oh, Baum's knocked out.
He had it in his hands, and good defense, I think, by number 33 out there. Beck out there being able to knock that out of his hands. That was a touchdown if he was able to hold on to that, Abe.
Well, and Noah did exactly, or I keep calling Noah. Ezra did exactly what you need to do. You break towards the back of the end zone, right? And Brennan put a good pass on him, but sometimes good defense beats good offense, Joe. And that's maybe what happened there a bit.
And great throw by Bryant, right on the money on that.
So he'll be 2nd and 10 from the 18 again. Similar formation as the last set. Looks like you've got Tidwell out there in tight end position off the left side. They're going to give it to Turley off that left side. He cuts it back up middle. Canton with another good hard run as he's able to pick up about 7 out past the 10-yard line to, they're going to mark it at the 9. So we're going to give Canton 8 on that one.
And they're in hurry up right now. Awesome job by the left side of the offensive line to open that up.
Brennan barking instructions here. Less than a minute to go. Broncos almost jump off sides again. Canton's
Same
going to get
thing.
the carry. He's up the middle. That's going to be a touchdown, Lobos.
That's the exact same play that they just did. They run the exact same thing right off on the left-hand side between the guard and the tackle. They seal that. He gets up, breaks a few tackles, and a nice hard run by Turley to be able to score on that one.
Well, and that's Canton's drive right there, Joe, as he gets 4 carries, goes tough yardage on each of them. Give the young man some kudos there as he's able to punch in the Lobos' second score of the night with just under 50 seconds to go in the first quarter. Sam Brown on to kick. Claridge for the hold. This time it's up high enough. Good blocking by that front, and kick is good. So it'll be 13-0. We'll take a break here. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Bentley
And
again.
Right as we come back from our break, there's Mr. Bentley, the English gentleman, with the big special team play. Andrew earning himself some time, Joe, this year. He's been an impressive player for the Lobos. He's really had a breakout junior season for them. And looks like they're going to keep him out here on defense right now as he's going to work back maybe a linebacker position. It looks like he's lining up out there.
Yeah,
so
he's lining up in there with Christensen back there. So he is. They have a different formation back there. You don't have Cord back there this evening. He had an injury, so it looks like they've held him out here on this game.
Well, Lloyd in the shotgun formation. They're going to give it to
Outside.
Robertson on the jet sweep. He breaks the first tackle. Andrew's out there, Andrew Bentley, for the tackle as he pushes Robertson out of bounds, but not before he picks up a gain of 5. I don't know how they're keeping the clock running on that, because it looked like he went out of bounds, but the referee signaled to keep it running, so that might be my lack of understanding of the rules.
Lerma mad at himself. He had him in the backfield back there, and so, but he was able to skip out of that and pick up about 4 on the play.
Well, once again, Lloyd under center. They're going to go big formation as they give it to the first guy through. That's going to be Whitman. Or excuse me, no, that's Brooks. That's a new running back for them. We haven't called his name yet.
And I'll tell you what, if he would have been able to keep his feet, he could have been gone on that one, right up the middle on that. So you got a couple inside linebackers that don't have a lot of time at that spot right now, and so you're going to see the end of the quarter right here.
Well, that is going to be the end of the first quarter as Lobos take a 13-0 lead after the first here on homecoming night. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Well, and this brings us back here to start the second quarter. We appreciate everyone tuning in, and big thanks to our sponsors here as we get going on this second quarter of homecoming football for the Lobos. Lloyd in the shotgun. That's Brooks on the carry as he gets it. It's going to be stopped by a host of Lobos. Lerma in there to meet him first, and then he's met by all of his pals.
Yeah, so he's had some good, they had some good runs up the middle on there. They try and go up there again, but nice job by Bentley, 58, also going up there, number 77 for the Lobos. Hunt in there, being able to plug that up, as well as White on the outside.
Lloyd up under center. Brooks in the backfield, it looks like, as he goes with the hard count. He's going to give it to, pull it out. He's going to keep it. Gavin Hall with the big stop, able to bring down Mason Lloyd for a loss of about 2 on the play. Yeah. So that'll push him back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that's exactly what you want to see from your defensive end up there on the right-hand side. Hall, he has done such a good job out there. Last week we actually saw Bentley on the outside. They had pushed White inside his tackle, but with Core being out, they pushed Bentley back along with Christensen back there in the inside linebacker spot.
And so far, not missing a beat, Joe, as Lobos defense is holding stout here. It's 3rd and long again, are the Broncos. Lloyd up under center. Brooks, the first man through. He's going to play action it out to him, roll out to his right. Lobos with pressure. Jumps it right over Lerma. Here's Robertson out past the 45. He's going to have a big gain of about 25 on the pass play. Good rollout there by Lloyd, and good find.
Yeah, he had a lot of time throwing that on the run. Not a great throw, but a nice catch out there, making a guy miss out there, and a nice gain on the play. Throws it perfectly right where his receiver was at.
Well, JoJo Lerma, if he was 5'8", he might have gotten that, but as a fellow short man, JoJo and I can laugh about that together. So Lloyd up underneath center here. They're 1st and 10. He fakes the pitch out, looking to pass again. Throws it, wide receiver fell down. Looks like that was intended out there. Is that Nigel Wilson again? Big number 6. Peyton Papa on the coverage as Wilson slips, or else maybe he's picking up another first down for the Broncos.
Yeah, he had his guy sealed out there, but he just strips, and that's a mismatch out there on that end with that guy who's 6'3", and I would imagine that's probably one of his favorite targets, so we'll see if they continue to go to him.
Well, we talked about it a little bit during the break, Joe, but Gion Jones out with injury now. Right. That brings in your 2 wide receivers. They're going to be playing both sides of the ball, or Baum and Papa. But Lloyd pitches it out here to Brooks. Brooks on the carry. Good tackle there.
Great tackle, I think, by Hall out there, number 52. Comes right in once again, seals him. They had a good block on Greer out there, but Hall busting through there and tackling him for hardly any gain on the play.
And it looked like there could have been some gain there, but Gavin's able to get off his blocker quickly and go get him. And we got number 6, Jet McRae, coming into the ball game for Ethan Christensen. It looks like Jet's going to play
back in
the back safety position. So Lloyd under center, 2 running backs behind him. He's going to give it to the first man through, which is Whitman. Whitman right up the middle, keeps those legs pumping. Lerma finally brings him down after a gain of, we'll call it about 22, as Whitman just takes that ball right up the middle.
Yeah, and so they're just being able to go right up the middle on that. Like I said, you've got some good guys back there, but they're kind of learning on the fly. They haven't had a lot of experience back there, and once again, right up the middle for a big gain.
Well, Aiden Core, their normal wrecking ball, as you've mentioned, Joe, out. That's going to bring up 1st and 10. Robertson's got him run out the outside. He is going to score as he's a touchdown, gain to 23 yards. For the score goes Jackie Robertson, and just no one touches him there.
No.
If we'll get a replay here, you'll see hats on hats. Look at the blocking there are the Broncos. Just a huge hole. No one even gets a hole on him. Baum gets sucked in there on the outside.
Baum gets sucked in. There almost could have been a hold on that, but the umpires don't call it on that, and he's able to get free. Nobody even touches him.
So that will bring on the – never mind. They're going to go for 2, it looks like. Whitman takes the shotgun formation. He's sprinting to the outside. He's got some blocks.
And they do. And once again, they take the outside corners on that and just shove them all down. They just flood the right side on there, and he's able to get right there to the sticks to make it 8-13.
So that'll go 13-8. Lobos up. Broncos seizing momentum, though, with 9 minutes to go here in the second quarter. We'll go to break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
And we're back live here at Lobo Stadium as the Poston Butte Broncos score here to start the second quarter to make the game 13-8. Looks like deep to receive the kick is Carter Raven and Peyton Papa, number 5 and 3. Van Gordon with the kick. It's going to angle out to Raven. Raven fields it at the 5. He's taking it right up the middle. Good blocking out there, but Raven just runs into a host of Bronco tacklers as he's able to get it out just past the 20. Armenta on the tackle for the Broncos. So this will be the Lobos' first drive here of the second quarter as the Broncos start the quarter off with the ball and take it 65 yards for their first touchdown drive.
Yeah.
Some good big plays by the Broncos there.
Yeah.
Lobo defense not able to turn them around.
Be able to stop the run game on that drive right there. So nice job by Poston Butte.
So we'll see how the Lobos answer here as Brennan is once again out there at quarterback. We've got Baum and Peyton Papa split out as wide receivers, flanked by Raven and Turley. Brennan calls for the snap. He's going to give it off to Raven. Raven tries to bounce outside. Good pursuit there by number 7 for the Broncos as he's able to bring Carter Raven down for a loss of about 2. And that was Armenta, number 7 for the Broncos, showing off some speed from the safety position.
Yeah, Armenta just coming up there from the safety position. There's a reason that he plays there. Usually your safety is one of your fastest players, and you see that right there. He's able to break on there. And Raven has good speed, but he gets tracked down by number 7 out there on that play for a loss of 2.
So that'll bring up 2nd and 12 for the Lobos. Same formation. Tidwell in at tight end. Maybe something over the middle here, Joe, to pick up some of that lost yardage.
They're playing in tight right now.
Brennan gets a snap. He's going to fake to Raven. Pass out here to Ezra. Ezra trying to get out past the sticks. He drags one guy by.
I think he got that right there. Nice job by Baum being able to fight for that. That's going to move the chains.
And that'll be a Comfort Fit Dentures first down. Go the Lobos. They're going to go hurry up here as they're out past the 30. Brennan in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, hands off to Carter. Carter makes first guy miss. Good hard run up the middle. He's going to pick up 3. Goes Carter, and that's a recipe for success there as you pick up a small gain on first down.
There is, but I hope the coaches are seeing what we're seeing. They're playing up so tight. If they have one receiver break 3 over the middle there and go long, it is wide open. That has been on the last couple of plays on that.
But we'll see if we can call a play out for him from here. Not sure Trevor Reddick would listen, but we give it our best shot. So here comes Brennan. Brennan hands the ball off to Canton, who's the second man through. Wow, what a move as he's out past the 40, near the 50, runs over Armenta out there. Canton picks up another big gain. On that replay, that was a good little avoidance there as he's able to almost hurdle the first guy through.
Yeah, he does a great job on that, be able to pick up a big game on that. But you know what? I would really love to see a tight end release on this, a drag route or something across the middle on this. They are playing up 8 yards off. That's as far deep as that they've been playing right now. So definitely some time to go.
Maybe
for
a little
pass.
play action go route or something, Joe?
Right.
All right, so Brennan's in the shotgun, same formation as before. He's going to fake it to Raven, looking to go deep to Baum. Joe made the call. Oh, the ball was right there. Great pass by Brennan.
And they're going to call it.
They're going to get it for PI. Tristan went out there one-on-one with Ezra Baum, and he's going to draw another pass interference call as Baum. Beautifully placed ball by Brennan as we've got a pass interference on number 3 there. You see it right at the end on our replay. It looked pretty clean, but you see Ezra getting up
right there.
Getting up immediately going, yep, he got me early. So ball don't lie. We'll see what happens. But that's going to be a first down.
And that was a great pass. I love watching Brian in the pocket like that. You see how accurate he is back from there.
So Lobos quickly up to the line. 1st and 10 from the 42. Brennan looking deep again. He's got Papa out there. Papa jumps up. And that's defended by Beck. Good defense there by Beck. As that time he is able to get his head around and break up the pass. That was sort of a jump ball type play to pop out there. Good athlete is Peyton. Good speed, good athleticism out there. But
I like that play call though by the Lobos on that. That should spread the field on here. as they go deep on that ball is there, but I still would love to see one right across the middle on this, as that has been wide open.
Well, and they split out a number of guys now as they go 4 wide receivers, one of those wide receivers being Carter Raven in your slot position, Tidwell out there flanking him to the right, Kent Turley in the backfield. Brennan in shotgun formation. They move Turley over to the left. Brennan calls for the snap, going to give it to Turley. Turley right up the middle, good move, using the referee as a blocker. He's keeping the feet moving, line pushing him from behind. Catton's going to get up past the first down marker, up past the 25. There is some laundry out there.
Looks like they're going to call it on 55 out there, it looks like. And that's going to be a heartbreaking run right there, because that offensive line was driving those guys out there. You saw 57, 65 out there, 55 was out there. They're waving it off.
Well,
waving
good.
it off.
Okay.
So nice run out there, and that was a great drive by the offensive line. All those guys pushing those guys. So great run by the Lobos.
That's what you love seeing. What would the call have been? Can you not assist the runner? Is that maybe what they were trying to call on that? Because I saw the replay. There wasn't a face mask. I thought maybe it would be on the defense.
Yeah.
But regardless, Lobos have the ball out past the 25. They're going to be at the 23-yard line. 1st and 10. They're in business here. Brennan in the shotgun formation. Turley off to his right. Brennan gets the snap, a little low, fakes to Turley, come back over middle, bombs there. That should be a pass interference.
Yeah,
I don't know how that one.
There definitely was contact there on that one. I don't know if we have a replay on that, but the back judge right there that you see there.
Here's the replay right here. Man,
right there on that.
I mean, maybe if the ball wasn't catchable, but it looked
it
good from our vantage point, Joe, so I don't know.
So they missed one on that one.
Yeah, tough break for the Lobos there, but it'll bring up 2nd and 10. Lobos still driving.
And that was our pass play over the middle right there.
That's what we've been trying to call, Joe. That's what we've been trying to call. So Lobos looking to pass a bit more. They've got 4 wide receivers split out again. Turley in the backfield, low snap. They're going to give it to Turley. Turley with the good move, stays on his feet, spin move. Brought down finally after a gain of about 12. On the tackle goes number 18, excuse me. That's number 18 for the Broncos. And that's going to bring up
And I'll tell you what, just a good run.
Broncos.
But
Ray
you'll
Reynoso,
see on that on the offense, if you're watching out there, look at those linemen out there, right there, continuing to push and block downfield on that. So great job by the offensive line once again.
Turley continues to run the ball hard, paying dividends for the Lobo offense as they sort of go big set here. They bring in, I believe, Graham Silverhorn out here on the left. They're going to give it that direction. Turley up to the left side. He's going to pick up a good 4 or 5 yards again on 1st down. Riley Campbell on the tackle for the Broncos, and Lobos knocking on the door once again as they're inside the 10-yard line. We'll call it about the 7.
Yeah.
And Turley once again with another hard run.
Yeah, and Turley doing a good job. I mean, he's just so hard to bring down on there. He's getting a majority of the snaps right now. So I'd really love to see Rabin do a counter with Turley, give it back to Rabin, let him break one, because once he's gone, he's pretty hard to be able to tackle.
You've got a lot of green on this play as you see him. No one on that right side. 33 for the Broncos out there, hoping they don't come his way. Brennan in the shotgun formation. They're going to motion Silverhorn over that direction. Sprint him out to the right. Here comes Brennan to his right. He's going to throw it to the back of the end zone. Nothing there.
I thought I saw a hold from here out there on
and that's Beck out there on coverage. But, yeah, that's Graham Silverhorn,
Graham
backup
Silverhorn.
tight end, right?
Looked like he was held on that one, wasn't able to get there to it. But, once again, the judge right there disagrees with me. Yeah.
They'll disagree with most of us. All right, so Lobos, we'll call it 3rd and 6 from the 8. They can pick up a 1st down here if they get to the 2. Brennan in the shotgun formation, flanked by Turley. Turley's going to get the snap. Oh, he's met early as Miranda just blows up the play right through the middle, puts Turley on his back, and that's going to bring out the field goal unit here as Lobos seek to not come away empty-handed as they lead 13-8. They used about 5 minutes of clock there, Joe, so you got to come away with some points here.
You do.
Sam Brown on to kick. He's from the left side. This will be roughly about I don't know. I always have a hard time judging these. We'll call it 30. So Sam Brown to kick. Good snap, good hold. Kicks down and up.
Looks good.
Looks good. Sam Brown from 30. So Lobos come away with 3 points. They lead 16-8 late here in the second quarter. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Well, here we are back at Lobo Stadium on homecoming night. Are the Lobos as the Broncos take the kickoff. Good tackle by Riker Brimhall. Stops them before the 20-yard line. Whitman was on the return. Looks like Lobos have about the similar lineup that they've had on defense out there. I see Jet Yellowhair on the line right now.
Number 15 is they're switching up at the linebacker position right there.
Okay, number 15. Who's that coming in for, Joe? I don't know if I recognize that number.
Number 15 is Hayden Nichols. He's
he's
a sophomore, I believe, this
Hayden
year.
Nichols coming in, getting some playing time here at the linebacker spot as he gets in on that tackle. Gavin Hall and the buddies from the front are all right there with Hayden.
See who else
on the run. Was that Whitman
71.
again?
That
was Robertson
71
on the
gets
run.
out there. That's Reedhead out there. So nice to see him out there, being able to get in the play on that.
Well, Lobos need to turn them away here, Joe, as the clock ticks towards halftime. They lead 16-8. Lloyd up under center. Running backs all around him. He's going to give it to Robertson
Outside.
on the little jet sweep. He's brought down by Gunnar Greer, number 30. And that's going to be a gain of about 2 or 3, we'll call it, about 3. That'll leave him with 3rd and 3.
With 3 yards to go.
Yeah, so Greer and Yellowhair out there on that one, being able to get on the tackle. So once again, the clock's running, a little over 3 minutes left here in the first half.
And we haven't seen the pass out of the Broncos as of yet. The last drive, they completed a couple of them.
I see it here, though.
Yeah,
Got
probably
your big receiver out here to the right.
And he's looking that way,
Yes.
Joe. He comes rolling out looking for Nijay Wilson. We've got pursuit by Andrew Bentley. Oh, what a tackle out there.
Wow.
Woo. Man, you heard those pads. Those pads popped hard right there as Lerma just comes
might have
flying
picked that
in.
up, but Lerma, I've said this over and over again, Lerma, not a big guy, but he hits twice as hard as you'll see it right here coming. He's coming here to his spot. There he is right there. Boom. Gets low.
Oh, wow.
And that's the great thing about being a little guy is your low center of gravity right there puts the shoulder into him and stops a first down on that. So nice job by Lerma.
Yeah, JoJo not backing down from anything there. But 4th and 1. Broncos are going to go for it. Lobo fans get up on their feet.
See
Lloyd
if
up
they do
under
the hard
center.
count.
They brought in the big heavy set. Do the
See if
Logos.
they watch the hard count on this.
They try to go hard count, Joe.
Yep.
Looks like they're going to.
Yep.
Good for the Lobos. They stayed put, did not fall for it. It's going to be 4th and 1. Timeout, Broncos. We'll take a quick break. This is Shola Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Well, we are back here at Lobo Stadium. And we've got 4th and 1 are the Broncos. late here in the second quarter, 2 minutes and 53 seconds, 16-8, 4th and 1. Looks like the Broncos are going to choose to punt it here. So once again, maybe check a fake. I don't think they do it here from the 25, but that puts them back. Looks like Lloyd is going to punt it away. High kick. Riker Brimhall back to receive again. This time it takes a Snowflake bounce. Broncos jump on the ball. Snowflake's going to be in business, though, as they've got good field position there. They'll start from their own 47-yard line.
Yeah, and that ball actually should be moved up. He touched that ball, and they do. They correct it. So good recognition by the officials on that.
Yeah, good job by that middle judge there to middle umpire. What do they call the guy in the middle?
The middle. That's what we're going to call him. So the Lobos still have plenty of time right here. They do a 2 minute.
Is that? Yeah, so Lobos are coming back out here on offense. 1st and 10 from the 49. They're going with that 4 wide receiver set again, Joe. Canton Turley in the backfield with Brennan. Brennan gets the snap. He's going to fake it. Yeah, it looks like maybe it was a missed handoff as Brennan just tries to get back to the line of scrimmage. Broncos piling on all over. Folletti on the tackle. Good gang tackle there by the Broncos.
That was a fake or if you pulled it back and that was supposed to be a lead up there where Turley's supposed to block on that. But
I would guess maybe not, just an educated guess, though, only because they don't run Brennan. They don't run Brennan very often.
And he has good speed.
He does.
They could run him more, but he's so efficient back in the pocket right there.
Yep. Once again, same formation, except this time they're going to put Raven in the backfield with Brennan. Canton splits out into the slot. He's going to give it to Raven up the middle. Raven, hard run, going to be stood up just past the 50 at about the 48. Jamari Torion for the tackle with the Broncos.
It's a good run by Raven, being able to get him some touches, and they need to try and get him more involved in this and get him some confidence some more in this game. So good run, brings up 3rd and about 7.
Clock continues to run as we're a minute 40. This time Turley in the backfield with Brennan. Top of your formation is Peyton Papa. Bottom formation, Ezra Baum. Brennan takes snap, looking to pass. Good protection once again. Oh, he's got the wheel route. Turley. Turley up the left side. Turley looking to hammer some heads. Turley continues to push. Gets out of bounds. Good play there. Good play call for the Lobos as Brennan drops a beautiful ball right up over the defender's head on the wheel route to Canton Turley for a gain of, we'll call it about 32.
Yeah, nice recognition by Turley also to be able to get there. Tries to break a couple, and they try and keep him in bounds, but he's just too strong. You'll see right here on the replay as he tries to break a couple. Go inside right here. He is able to get a few more yards. Then he does a great job being able to get out of bounds.
Man, and that just goes quickly the wrong direction as the Lobos, Carter Raven gets stood up.
And we'll see if they call a timeout on this.
We're clicking under a minute here. 16-8 Lobos, 2nd and 11. Lobos come back into their same formation. Check that. We've got 2 backs in the backfield now. Turley and Raven. Baum and Peyton Papa split out as wide receivers. Brennan takes the snap. Fakes to Raven, looking deep to Baum. Baum's got double coverage out there. Oh, it looks like
interception.
Looks like it's going to be an interception in the end zone. That's a touchback. You hear some people yelling down on the Lobo sideline for some pass interference, but no hankies out there on the field.
It's well covered. There's two receivers over there on that side. So
Broncos knew what were coming there. As you see on the replay there, Brennan lifts one up there. Just a good catch out there by Winta for the Broncos.
Catch.
And that turns away the Snowflake Lobos. 30 seconds to go, 16-8. Lobos were driving there. That's a tough break for them.
Yeah, missed a goal. Another golden opportunity right there to be able to put some points on the board.
Hayden Nickel checks into the middle linebacker position. Broncos are going to flank out 3, Joe. Lloyd under center. Gives it to the first guy through. That's middle. Whitman. Brooks, never mind, Brooks. Brooks going up the middle, finally brought down. He is a good runner there. I didn't see anything on Brooks pregame, but he's got some moves to him. Riker Brimhall finally able to bring him down after a gain of about 18.
Yeah, you've seen some great some great running by a couple of those guys over there on Poston Butte. number 4 out there, number 24 out there. Those guys just have great quickness. Their feet are going 100 miles an hour from what it looks like right here. They're being able to get some good yardage up the middle so to make another first down. So once again, going into halftime, they got to continue to try and make some adjustments up there in the middle.
Yeah. Yeah, you could tell that, as you mentioned earlier, Joe, they're cutting their teeth a little bit tonight, right, with some of these guys. When you've got I mean, Aiden was leading the state at one point in tackles. He's up there even now, but you miss a playmaker like that. And if anyone knows Aiden Core out there, you know that he's just a bulldog. The kid does not have any quit in him, and he loves to bring the fire. So
yeah, he has just great ball awareness. He seems to be wherever the ball is at. He does a good job being able to get in there and plug the hole on that. So, but really for the most part, the Lobos, other than that last drive, doing a decent job even without him tonight.
So we've got 23 seconds. Lloyd in the shotgun formation, 2 wide receivers either side. He's looking to pass. He's got a guy out to the left side. That's Nigel Wilson. Oh, they're going to hook and ladder it.
He's gone.
That's Robertson up the sideline. He's going to go. Great play call out of the timeout for the Broncos as they are going to score with 12 seconds to go. That's going to bring the score to 16-15. Sorry, 16-14.
Boy, great play. And just looking at that right there, I don't know about the defense over here. I am looking for number 6 in this play like this with this short. Wherever he is at, he is their biggest target out there. You've seen him go for it when they've needed a play on that, and that's exactly what they do. Great play call by POSTON Butte out there.
Well, and you would imagine the Lobos are keen on 6, like what you said, Joe. So, they're going to – defense is going to suck to him. They're not going to think that immediately they're going to run a guy off the left side, right? So we're going to go timeout, Lobos. 12 seconds to go. We're going to step away here real quick. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Well, we're live here as Lobos took a timeout. I think they wanted to not be caught off guard again by the 2-point conversion. Last time, the Broncos snapped it directly to Whitman, and he just took it up the right side. He's in the backfield again.
Yeah, you think it's going.
They're going to reverse it to
side.
Brooks.
Nice.
Oh, good stay home tackle
Man,
there. Hayden Nichols.
Great play to be able to get right in that hole. There was a hole. He steps right into it just like you're supposed to do from an inside linebacker spot, fills it, and stops that. So great play out there, just a sophomore.
Yeah, good play there by the sophomore Hayden Nichols, and not a big kid either, but, man, he's just flying around on the football field out there, so good show for him there. So that'll be 12 seconds to go here before half. Lobos still have one chance here at the kick. We'll see if the Broncos squib it down there or if they're going to try to boot it deep to Raven or Papa. Broncos set to kick off. Lobos running guys out there to block. Oh, they are going to kick it deep. That's going to go to Raven. Raven fields it at his 3. Raven's going to take up off the right side, makes one guy miss. Can't make the second guy miss as number 10 on the tackle there brings Raven down at about the 15. So Riley Campbell with a good stay-at-home play there. He filled his lane beautifully. Brought down Raven to not allow him to break free. So 3.2 seconds to go.
Yeah, I think
would imagine we'll just see a knee taken here, but we'll see what the Lobos decide to do. Maybe the fake spike, fake knee. Throw it down the field 50 yards. Touchdown.
Yeah,
well, they got more than 50 yards to go, but Brennan.
You see him, they're playing deep on this.
Brennan's gonna take a knee. That'll take us to halftime. So where we are 16-14, turned into a good ball game on us. Stick around here for halftime. We'll be back shortly with the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports halftime show, but this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right, not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable. Always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
And welcome back to Lobo Stadium as we're at halftime. You see the Snowflake marching band out there as they get ready to perform their number here on homecoming night. It's been a great game so far as the home team Lobos take the halftime lead 16-14. Great plays all around. Broncos looked like they didn't bring their offense up to the mountain in the first quarter, Joe, but then they explode for 14 points in that second quarter on some really big plays, especially the hook and ladder play near the end of the half to score for Jackie Robertson, and just a good rebound by the Broncos as they are are right in this ball game here at halftime against the home team Lobos.
Yeah, they had one good drive, legitimate drive, where they go down, score, get 2 easy points out there to make it 13-8. Lobos go back down, and have to settle for a field goal. Great field goal by Sam Brown out there, but, you don't want to have to kick a field goal.
Yeah.
But they do get away with some points to make it 16-8. And then the Lobos get a fumble on it. So they've had a couple of times where they could have gone down, being able to get some scores on that. They're driving right there at that last one. That interception right there results in 6 points here at the end. And that was just a pretty savvy play call by POSTON to do the hook and ladder out there to that side. So
yeah,
it worked perfectly.
It did, and you brought up that interception right before the half. 2 Lobos were driving again after kicking the field goal.
Yeah.
Lobo faithful were begging for a pass interference call there, didn't get it, but nonetheless, good interception there by the Broncos, and they capitalize on it to stay in this ball game. So, a couple of quick leaders that we'll talk about. Canton Turley once again having just a great game on the ground.
Yeah.
I've got him for 12 rushes. Doing some quick math here, we'll call it about 75 yards, and I'm probably even off on that. Those are not official stats, of course, but he's been able to really get them in those 1st and 10 plays. He's able to pick up 7, 8, 9 yards. That opens up the whole offensive playbook.
It does, and we're moving the ball pretty good, but down there where it's 3rd, and we have such a great, the Lobos have such a good receiving core out there that, really it's kind of been one-sided in this game really so far. Is we've really just kept going, Turley, 3 runs, back over to Rabin for 1, Turley, maybe a token pass out there. But there's such a good receiving core out there that I really feel that the coaches really need to try and make this so it's not so one-sided out here in the second half. And I would have really liked to have just seen a quick slant pass out there in the end zone to Rabin or out there to Tidwell. Those guys have such good hands. It's such a hard, pass to try and defend because you seal your defender straight off the bat on that. And
right.
So, but here we are, 16-14.
Well, and that's what halftime's for, some adjustments, right? And
yep.
If you're the Lobo defense, I think you've really got to start keying, too, on Robertson. He's got the 2 big touchdown plays. As he goes on the one, he goes 28 yards on the touchdown and then 60 yards on the hook and ladder play. And, we've said it a number of times, even off air, the kid just is a speed demon.
Yeah.
I mean, luckily, he hasn't really been able to bounce it outside. He bounced outside on the 1 touchdown run for 27. But Lobos have done a pretty good job of containing it, but that's got to be a focus, especially after what you saw him do on that 60-yard hook and ladder play.
Yeah, they really love to get him outside, and you see why. Lobos don't have anybody that can catch him out there, so they got to continue to try and contain him, push him upside to be able to tackle. If you let him outside, it's going to be very difficult to try and run him down out there. So number 4, you got to key off. Anywhere where it's 3rd and long, you better be looking for number 6 out there.
Yes.
Which is Wilson. He's 6'3", 190, 200 pounds, just a big guy. It's a mismatch for the Lobos out there with anybody that they put out there. They don't really have anybody in the backfield with that kind of size out there. And then you've got number 24. That's just a fast, shifty back. We've seen him get some great runs up the middle on that, and they've really executed well. Other than some big plays on the outside, a lot of their runs have been up the middle where it's been 3rd and long, 3rd and 10, and they've been able to get a first down on 3rd and 10 coming up the middle. So some adjustments definitely need to be made out there by the Lobos.
Yeah, and it's they'll make those adjustments. The Lobos have done a good job in the second half of their season. I remember the Cactus game. That looked like it was going to get away in the second quarter. They made a really good adjustment at halftime, ended up winning that second half, losing the game ultimately, but came out and played a much better half. So we'll look to that for the Lobos right here as they get set to come out here in about 10 minutes. We're going to step away, let you enjoy your halftime festivities here at Lobo Stadium. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
Since 2006, Beeler Orthodontics has been creating spectacular smiles in the White Mountains. Dr. Beeler and his team use innovative technology and cutting-edge orthodontics while still providing a hometown experience. From traditional braces and clear aligners to surgical orthodontics, Dr. Beeler works with smiles of all ages. So call them today to schedule a complimentary exam at 928-537-7775 or visit them at BeelerOrtho.com. Beeler Orthodontics. Live to smile, love your smile.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call them today.
Just call 536-5972. Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, cash back to you.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
And welcome back to Lobo Stadium here as we click through halftime. Lobo marching band out there on the field. as they are performing here for their homecoming festivities this week. And, you know, Joe, we talked a little bit about the homecoming week. Sometimes you wonder if you lose a little bit of focus, but I feel like the Lobos have come out and played a good game. They good assignment sound football. It's really been a couple of big plays by the Broncos, as we discussed. But we're going to give a shout-out to a number of our sponsors here. I apologize. I'm sort of new on the whole play-by-play call situation, and I apologize to our sponsors. But touchdown drives of the game, Lobos have 2 touchdown drives, one capped by a 27-yard run by Carter Rabin, and another one on a scoring touchdown by Canton Turley up the middle for 12. The Mountain Mobile touchdowns of the game, we'll call those on the Broncos side. They've got a 27-yard end-around run by Jackie Robertson, and then the hook and ladder play right before the half for 60 yards go the Broncos on the Mountain Mobile Glass touchdowns of the game. So we also have the Summit Healthcare Injury Report. We've talked a little bit about injuries.
Right.
I haven't seen any out there on the field yet that I'm aware of.
No.
But injuries are looming a bit large tonight, especially for the Lobos, as they're without their starting cornerback, Gion Jones.
They're starting
inside linebacker, Aiden Core. And I think some of that has played a part of it, right? You know, we talked about Peyton Papa and Ezra Baum having to play both ways tonight. They're out there at the wide receiver position and then at cornerback.
Right.
So definitely something to keep an eye on there, especially as we click towards the second half. That's when your depth is really challenged, and that might be something to keep an eye on here in the second half.
Yeah, and I'm sure those guys got some play time there, obviously, this week with the injuries going there. But as much as you try and do in practice, nothing substitutes for being able to be here at game time. And so, they're going to go back. They're going to get better, obviously, from this game. They're going to continue to learn on the go. They don't have a choice.
Yeah.
But really they're doing a good job out there for not really being able to, play there all season so far.
For sure. And I'm sure we'll see even some adjustments maybe from a schematic standpoint from the coaches here in the second half. We talked about that in the Honda Outdoor Ski and Sports halftime show. So also another, there was one other that I'm forgetting on the sponsorship. Oh, the Ace keys to the game here. Let's talk about the second half keys, Joe. What do you see out of our Ace hardware keys of the game?
Well, I got to correct myself, Abe, a little bit as I went back here and I was talking about them being able to throw the ball more. I went back and was thinking they have thrown the ball. That did result, in some pass interference calls that helped move the ball forward on that. That wheel route that they did with Turley was just an excellent play call out there. So they've actually done more than what I thought they have. I think they just continue to be able to do that, continue to make some adjustments on the line. But, it's these big plays, where it's 3rd and 7 or so. They just got to still be able to convert on 3rd down.
Well, and that's the adjustments will come with, I think really it's going to be who can make the best defensive adjustments, because both offenses at this point have hit some big plays and moved the ball up and down the field. The defenses haven't really shown out too much. They've shown out in a couple of big plays, like the big interception by the Broncos there as Lobos are in the red zone.
Yep.
And then also the big fumble caused by the Lobos as the Broncos were driving across midfield. Brent White is who we're calling on the forced fumble there. So, they've made some sporadic big plays, but no defense has been just dominant tonight where they're turning the guys back and turning the offenses back. And
you have a turnover on, the Lobos have a turnover there at the end of the game. That results in a touchdown.
Yep.
Poston Butte has a fumble.
Yeah.
The Lobos get it on good field position. They get 3 points.
Yep, for sure.
So the Lobos have, they've had some good field position in both quarters and have kind of been stalled out. They had some, and take your hat off to Poston Butte for being able to come in and be able to make some plays. Obviously, you're seeing, they're 3-3 on the year. They have some studs out there that can play, some great athleticism. But once again, if I was going into the second half, three guys I would be keying off of right now, especially in the backfield, number 2 and number 24.
Yeah.
Anywhere those guys are at in the backfield on plays 1 and 2, we haven't seen them throw the ball at all other than 3rd down.
Yep.
So keying off on 2 and 24 out there on first and second down, and then looking at number 6 out there when it is third and long out there.
Yeah.
So I think that's what they've got. The Lobos have to do on defense.
Well, and we've talked about it from a Lobos perspective, running the quick slants and things. Number 6, man, you've mentioned about not being able to really we don't have a good matchup for him on the Lobos side, right?
Right.
So if you're the Broncos, you're probably trying to get him a bit more involved in the passing game as well. So, hey, it's starting to get a little chillier out here too, Joe.
Wind's picking up.
We're at 6,000 feet here at Poston View. Broncos probably aren't used to some of this. We'll see maybe what the second half holds for them as well from a stamina standpoint and a depth standpoint. But good second half of football coming up as you see the Lobos taking the field there. Graham Silverhorn, Jet McCray on your screen, Gunnar Greer, Big Ethan Christensen, and there's the quarterback, Brendan Bryant. So looks like we've got some homecoming festivities there, the King and Queen. I apologize that I don't know who those are right there on the back of the Lobo golf cart, but congratulations to them. Snowflake going to get stretched out here. We'll take a quick break. We'll be back here in a few minutes. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $499 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Well, this second half here at Lobo Stadium is about set to kick off. Clock clicks down. We're going to hear a buzzer here in just a bit as the Lobos look to maintain their lead and go on to a home win against the Poston Butte Broncos from Santan Valley. So we're going to get ready to kick off here as Sam Brown comes out, number 14 for the Lobos. This is the Pioneer College kickoff. When it comes time to start your college education, choose Northland Pioneer College. Well, Joe, you can feel the excitement in the air. It's homecoming night. Look at the stadium there. We're packed full. You see us up on the top there. Just a beautiful night for high school football in the White Mountains.
It is. Breeze picking up just a little bit. Seems like it's calmed down here, but
it wouldn't be Snowflake if it wasn't windy, Joe.
Yeah.
All right, Sam Brown set to kick off. Robertson in the back. It's going to be a little bit of a short kick to the up man. He's going to field it at the 15. He's going to come up the middle, stuffed
nice tackle
by the Lobos there, just around the 26. Oh, and Robertson is down on the ground, number 4.
Man.
He's not moving there. That could be a big blow for the Broncos.
And that's be a big loss. And I think I was getting him wrong. Number 2, but Robertson, he's been the one that scored both their touchdowns. He's their speedster out there, and so.
And that would be a devastating loss. As he was the back man, he must have come running up to make a block on something. I didn't see anything, but he came out of that pile on his back.
Oh, he's up here.
Oh, good. It looks like he's back up and going. He's favoring that right ankle maybe a bit, or knee. Hard to know for sure. But that would be a tough loss for the Broncos. We'll have to keep an eye on that as this game progresses.
He is not walking off on his own power, though, and he is lifting that right leg out there. So not a good sign, as he is not able to put any pressure on that.
Well, Lobos will bring out their defense. Looks like they're going to go with that same linebacking core that we saw to finish off the second quarter there, Joe. That's Andrew Bentley and Hayden Nichols up in the middle. We saw Hayden make a good play on the two-point conversion, so he earns himself the start here in the second half.
Get
so
some more playing time here.
Lloyd up underneath center in the backfield. He's got the two backs. They're going to give it to the second guy through. JoJo Lerma with the big tackle.
Great tackle.
And that's Evan Moore. First time we've called his name tonight on the rush.
Probably taking Robertson's place out there, but nice job by Lerma being able to get up there, get underneath there for a short gain of 2 on the play. Your guys out there, you have Hall out there on the right-hand side. Reed Head is your tackle on the right-hand side. White over here on the end.
Lloyd will be in the shotgun formation. He's going to give it to, no, never mind, it's a keeper. JoJo misses the tackle. Gunnar Greer there to finish him off, as that was a good move by Lloyd, as JoJo was sitting right there ready to put the tackle on him, but he sidesteps him, cuts back up through the middle of the field, and he's going to end up picking up a Comfort Fit Denture first down for the Broncos.
Yeah, and there was a nice hole in there between Yellowhair, who's playing at that left guard spot, and White out there, and they've had good success running right through there, and that's where Nichols has to come in and stop that.
Lloyd takes the snap. He's going to run off to the left side.
Oh, that's a block in the back there.
He's going to get out to the end where Peyton finally brings him down, but not until after a gain of about, well, we're going to call it 9.5, almost right at the yard marker. They are going to mark him just shy of the first down. Just shy of the first down. They're going to go
2 yards.
Second. Oh, never mind. Now they move the chains.
They moved the ball and they moved the chains.
So that's a Comfort Fit Denture first down. Back-to-back first down go the Broncos with Lloyd's feet. So Lloyd up underneath center now.
So it looks like their officials timeout right here.
Looked like maybe they had some problems with the chains over there, Joe.
Yep.
So
probably tangled up a little bit.
Why don't we not just have lasers and there's a ball, there's a sensor in the ball that we use.
Yeah.
I'm just teasing.
But you're seeing Poston Butte, they're doing a hurry up. They're not going into they're showing out here they're trying to do their hurry up offense, and so far it's been working on them. So
well, for the first time really tonight, I mean, we've seen it a little bit out of Lloyd, but he's showing some wheels out there as well.
He is.
We've got big Nigel Wilson down here on the far side.
Right up the middle.
They're going to give it to Whitman right up the middle. He's going to be met there by Riker Brimhall, but not until after he picks up about 13 goes Whitman.
Yeah, I don't know. I think if you're the defense here, then you end up going to a 5 right here at this point, because they are hitting those holes so quick on those dives right here that I think you go to a 5-man front, and it looks like that's exactly what they're going to do right now.
They do. They leave big Mr. Bentley in the middle. Go to the 5-man front, do the Lobos. Lloyd up underneath center. He takes the snap. He's going to give it to 27 Moore. off the left side. Good blocking once again by the Poston Butte Broncos, and he's going to pick up about 6 or 7.
Yeah, and
we'll call it 7.
They just run up between the left tackle and the tight end, and he just has a seam right there and doing a nice job just running the ball at will right now.
You hear the Lobo coaches shouting instructions as they're trying to get guys to go. We're joined by a Lobo legend here in Brevin Matthews in the booth real quick. Had to give him a hug, but we're going Whitman up the middle. Go the Broncos. Never mind. They kept it.
Yeah, nice fake. Fake to everybody as they've just been running up there. He does a quarterback keeper to get out to the outside and pick up a good 6-7 yard gain.
Well, and that's once again Whitman on the carry as he's now gone to, or excuse me, that was the quarterback Lloyd, right? So he's going to pick up 8 for a Comfort Fit Denture first down. That was a good fake. He had me going. I thought that was Whitman all the way up the middle.
Yep.
So Broncos made a
good job right now.
So Lloyd up underneath center. Whitman right behind him.
Right up the middle.
He's going to give it to Whitman. That time he's met by a host of Lobos. Jet Yellowhair in on the tackle. Looks like Brent White as well. But not again until after positive yardage again, though, Joe. So
yeah, right now the battle being won up front is by the offense of Poston Butte. I mean, they're getting a good 4 to 5 yards at least on every push right now.
So Lobos on their heels a bit. 2nd and 6 from the 12. That's going to be Brooks up the right side, met again by Brent White. Excuse me, Moore, not Brooks. Moore, number 27. We haven't seen Brooks yet, and this is the first time we've seen Moore. He's got 3 carries already here for 12 yards on this first drive. So third and we'll call it 3rd and 5.
Yeah, 3rd and 5.
This will be a big stop for the Lobos if they can get this. Crowd trying to get on their feet. Energize that big defensive front for the Lobos as they need to get a good push here on 3rd and 5.
Right side.
Lloyd directing traffic a bit. He's got Moore and Whitman behind him. He's under center. Lloyd goes to take the snap. Rolls out to his left. He's trying to sprint out. You got Lobo defenders there.
He might. He did a
Depends
nice
on
job.
the spot. I think they might give him the first down. Grunner Greer on the tackle.
He's going to be short.
They are going to call it short by about a half a yard. So we'll call it 4th and a half.
Yeah, and if you're Poston Butte, you go for it. You've been getting 3 to 4 yards every single play. So, to me, this is a no-brainer for Poston Butte to go for it here on 4th down.
Well, and especially at this point of the field, right?
Yep.
Well, and it doesn't look like they've got much of a field goal unit as they have gone for 2 every time. So, Poston Butte lined up, Lloyd under center. He's going to be a quarterback keeper. He stood up, but I think he will have enough as he needed to get out past the 9. He might have gotten to the 8.5.
Yeah, it looks like they're marking it from where I can see. They got about a half yard on the play.
He needed to get to the 6.
Yep,
I think he got to the 5.5. So they are going to mark it as a first down. It'll be 1st and goal from just outside the 5-yard line. 6 minutes clicking down here on the clock. Lobos up 16-14 with the Broncos knocking on the door. I think you probably see a lot of the same here, Joe, as Lloyd's up underneath center again with his 2 running backs in the backfield.
Overloading the left side.
Lobos almost jump, but they're going to give it to Whitman up the middle. Never mind, a keeper.
Jeez.
Lloyd stays off the left side, and no one there on the Lobo defense to meet him as everyone crashed in on Whitman, and Lloyd goes in for a 5-yard touchdown.
Yeah, and that's where the outside linebacker on that has to stay and contain on that, and Greer is over there just – he's going to want that one back out there. It's his job to be able to contain on there, and he's had a great year. But right now, without number 4 in there, they're running that quarterback more, and you're seeing him. He's got some wheels before. They haven't needed him, but now they need him. And a great score by Poston Butte.
So they're going to go for 2 again, as we just mentioned. Not much of a field goal unit, but here comes Lloyd right out back. They got a guy right in the middle of the touchdown. That's going to be a successful 2-point conversion. But we do have a flag on the field, so we'll wait and see if that stands. We've got Reginald on the catch. That's almost like another English gentleman name. We've got Mr. Bentley out there and Mr. Reginald. So
is this Pride and Prejudice here? Mr. Beanley and
oh, they're going to call it a legal shift. I believe is that call. So that'll push him back 5 yards, if I'm not mistaken.
And number 6, wide open out there, too.
So they had a number of guys sitting in that end zone wide open.
Yeah, they just run a flood route out there, put number 6 in the far back of the end zone. They put their who caught that other one on 28 out there is able to actually catch that, even though it's called back on Alua. And they just do a flood route with those 2 guys out there, roll their quarterback out there, Lloyd, and hits one of them, but it's going to be come back.
So it does look like they'll mark it off 5 yards. So this will be a 2-point conversion try from the 7, or it looks like the 8. I don't know of a 6-yard penalty. Where do they mark the 2-point conversion? That's like, is it 2.5? Okay, so that would make a bit more sense then. Lloyd under center again, though. Whitman in the backfield. He's going to fake to Whitman, go over the top. Oh, ball is high. Well defended there by Peyton Papa as he forced the ball to go high to Jay Wilson, and 2-point conversion fails, but Poston Butte takes the lead, 2016. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
So Carter Raven takes the ball 80 yards on the kickoff, but we've got some laundry on the field. It's going to be a personal foul, helmet to helmet, on Peyton Papa, number 3. He's just beside himself, standing at the 25. So we'll try. Oh, here's some replay for you, so you'll see it. Peyton will be your initial blocker here. Raven catches it. And right here, Peyton's going to be coming up on the block.
That can't be the
that can't be the one
call.
We're talking about, but that's when the flag came out. So I guess I don't want to say that that's a
if that's
the one, then that's a poor call. But it's got to be something else.
Yeah.
But Raven nonetheless has another big gain wiped off the board, and Lobos will start at the 15-yard line.
Yeah, if that was the call right there, that's where they threw it.
Well, Brennan is flanked by the 2 running backs, Canton and Carter. They're going to give it to Carter, where he's going to be brought down in the backfield.
Oh, and you've got Flake down there rolling around. Big Cody Flake.
Is that Cody or is that
rolling around on the ground, number 64?
I think that's Reedhead. Because Cody's 65, isn't he?
Oh, I think that is number 64.
He got rolled up on there by Carter as Carter was brought down in the backfield. Oh, never mind. That is Cody Flake. I was thinking he was 65. My bad. So Cody Flake. Here's the kickoff replay. We wanted to see this again. I watch the referee when he throws the flag here. I feel like he throws it as soon as he sees the block. I don't see any other helmet-to-helmet personal foul stuff out there.
Nothing.
So
that's an absolutely terrible, horrendous call out there for the official to be able to call that back once again on Raven.
Good to see big Cody Flake walking off under his own power. But looked like he just got rolled up on as Carter was tackled right into that right leg or left leg of Cody. So he'll have to come out and be checked out there by Dr. Brimhall and Dr. Johnson.
Yeah, let's hope he can come back. That'll be a big loss for the Lobos out there on the offensive line without him there.
I think they bring in Andrew Bentley is who I saw run out there, number 58. So he'll be playing on that right tackle spot. Brennan not under center in the shotgun. He's looking deep to Peyton. He's got an out route here to Peyton.
Yeah.
Good catch there by Papa. Good ball by Brennan.
Yeah, great route as well to be able to, he knew exactly where he needed to be able to get the first down. Turns outside. Brennan does a great job. Brian out there, the QB, puts it right on the money for him to be able to move the chains. And the Lobos have to be able to continue as they are down 20-16.
Well, Brennan shows off why we love him as a pitcher on our baseball team as well, the accuracy on a good throw. So Brennan once again in the shotgun, hands off to Rabin again this time. Rabin's going to be brought down. Another flag coming in there. I would imagine that's in the area of holding.
It came in right after the play. Face mask.
Face mask.
Yeah,
Never mind.
I felt like on that one, how that came in and where he shot that right in there when they were on the ground on that one, I felt like that was going to be on the defense. And so, once again, big penalty right here to be able to help move the chains a good 15 yards for the Lobos.
So they'll push it out to the 41-yard line. Lobos have had some opportunities like this where they've had some penalties go against the Broncos that have extended drives for them. We'll see if they can continue to take advantage. Last play was a 11-yard gain to Peyton Papa on the curl route. We'll see if Lobos continue in the passing game. Rabin and Turley in the backfield with Bryant. Bryant gets the snap. He's going to give to Turley. Turley, never mind, fake. Brennan rolling right. He's got bomb down. He's going to choose to take it himself. Brennan has stood up after a gain of about 6 or 7. That's going to be a late flag maybe. No. Okay. Looked like that could have been a personal foul, but referees allowed him to play a bit.
Yeah, and it's too bad because Rabin shot right out of there. He was right over the middle and open as Brian, I don't know, I didn't get to see if he was flushed out of the pocket that way. Decides to keep it on that one, but maybe should have tried to get rid of it.
Gun, you heard a bit of a cheer from the stands there as Big Cody Flake able to come back into the game.
Yeah.
Good to see that, as that did not look good initially. So grateful that Cody's back out there. Brennan in the shotgun formation, flanked by his two backers. Papa and Baum split out. They're going to go to Turley. Turley up the middle. Good hard run there by Canton as he brings it out over the 50-yard line and enough for a first down. That's a Comfort Fit Denture first down. Goes Canton Turley.
Yeah, nice job out there by the offensive line, Turley. If you're watching Poston Butte, they got their four-man front, and they are actually bringing up their inside linebackers where it's almost a delayed blitz, trying to come up and stop the run.
Well, and the Lobos will continue to run clock here as Carter tries to go up that right side. Good gang tackle there are the Broncos. Met initially by Standby, and Carter picks up a hard 2. They're really trying to get him going, it feels like a bit, Joes. That's his third carry here in the second quarter. Third of this drive, as this is the Lobos' first drive of the quarter, correct?
Correct.
Okay. We're clicking down near the end of the third quarter. 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go. Brennan in shotgun formation once again. Bomb near us on this left side. Turley and Raven in the backfield. Brennan gets the snap, looking to pass, looking Peyton Papa's way, tries to go there. Just a little bit off on the timing as ball was already sailing over Peyton's head before he made the cut. Brennan was under pressure a bit there.
Yeah, just the timing on that one wasn't quite there. Bryant had to get rid of it out there, and and that's more of a timing route out there, though, as well on that. You try and, that was a great play call. He was there, could have had it there for a first down, just didn't connect.
Yeah, Brennan had to rush that one a bit. He's back in the shotgun formation. They had a lot of success out of this formation. Trips left. Turley in the backfield with Brennan. Brennan's going to roll here to his right, or to his left. He's going to set his feet, come back middle. Ezra Baum, the intended target, and it's going to be a good pass deflection there by Reynosa of the Broncos. Now bring up 4th and 8. Looks like Lobos are yelling for the punt team to come out.
Yeah, plenty of time on this. Pin Poston Butte back, get your defense out there, see if you can get a good stop, and then get good field position to get back and try and score.
Yeah, make them try to go 80 yards versus 50, right? So we'll put Sam Brown in the backfield to receive the snap and to punt it away. No one back for the Broncos, as maybe they're not buying this, but snap is good. Sam with a good kick, end over end. It's going to get a good bounce if we can get some coverage down there, which they do. Lobos down it inside the 5. Great punt there by Sam Brown, number 14. special team specialist.
Yeah, special teams doing a nice job by Lerma. Those two wideouts being able to get down there, and a good punt by Brown out there. So once again, if the Lobos can get a good stop right here, they could end up with good field position. But
well, like what you mentioned, Joe, they good strategy there. Try to get them pinned back there, and just a great play. You get them inside that 5. So maybe see if the Lobos try to bring some pressure here.
Well, Gunnar Greer and Papa out there on that right-hand side of the defense, left-hand side of the offense. They've been running that side. Those guys got to key off that runner back on that quarterback keeper out there on that side.
Once again, Lobos with a 5 downman front. Lloyd under center. He's going to give it through to Moore, number 27. He's going to fight his way for a couple of yards. Those are some hard sledding yards right there. We still have yet to see Jackie Robertson come back into the game. We have got our spotter extraordinaire here, Mike Caldwell. He's got his glasses out, trying to look over there across the sideline. He sees Robertson. Pads are off, so not a good sign for Robertson
like he's probably
out there.
Done for the night.
It didn't look good when he came off, unfortunately. But Broncos have moved the ball on offense, though. Lloyd once again under center. Give to Whitman up front. He's met there by Brent White, I believe, was the first one. Yeah, big number 60 there.
Yeah,
that's a well-done play there by Brent White.
Good job by White. Good recognition out there. They like to load one side, one or the other. They run that side quite often, then they'll just go. A lot of times they'll run the quarterback. They'll fake that. Quarterback will roll out there to the other side. But nice job by the defense on this drive. So big third down right here.
3rd and 4. Broncos looking to pick up a first down. Lloyd under center. Gets the snap. He's going to keep it himself, go off that left side.
Once again, go on the left side.
Looks to cut back. A lot of Lobos there. Doesn't look like he gets there. Yeah. That was a great defensive play to set the edge out there by Gavin Hall. Brent White comes around the backside as Lloyd is trying to cut it back up the middle and just cuts him down for a big stop. No gain on, well, they're going to give him 1.
And you see them, they love doing that. Like I just said on there, they run that strong side right there, and then all of a sudden they take that quarterback to that other side. They stretch the field, and they're able to kick him. So Lobos have the opportunity to get great field position right here. They need to score as they're down 20-16.
Riker Brimhall set to receive the kick. Kick is off by Lloyd. Good high kick. It's going to be a little short, though.
Yep.
Takes a Lobo bounce. Fielded by the Broncos, and you said it, Joe, they're going to have great field position as they look to start this drive. It's going to be at the 32-yard line. Lobos 1st and 10 from the 32. So minute to go here in the third quarter.
Let's give you a few scores right here as we're getting set out here. You've got Canyon Del Oro 36-7 at halftime, up big time. They're in the top 5. Micah Mountain 42-0 in the second quarter.
The second quarter
over Pueblo right now.
Well, Brennan in the backfield. Three receivers off to the left side. Peyton up top. They're going to give it to Turley, though. Oh, good cutback. He's got lots of green in front of him. Goes Turley up over the 10, 5. Big 27-yard gain. Goes Canton Turley right up the middle. Makes a few guys miss. But great run there by Canton as he continues to pour it on to the Bronco defense. Lobos going to go hurry up here as Canton once again in the backfield. Brennan in the shotgun. Brennan's going to give it to Canton again. Canton up the right side. Pushes up hard for 3 yards. That's going to be, let's see, 2nd and goal from the 4.
Yeah,
so give
they
Canton
just
another
run
3.
off tackle off a big Cody Flake out there and being able to get 3 yards.
So it'll be 2nd and goal from about the 4-yard line. Well, they're calling it 5 on the scoreboard. My depth perception is horrible at age 40, so I apologize. But Brennan once again in the backfield. They're going to have 3 receivers off to the left side. Tidwell in the slot. Low snap. Give to Turley. Turley fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage. Doesn't quite get there. Maybe a loss of 1. So we're going to give Turley a no-gainer on that one.
Yeah, and the handoff on that one seemed to be delayed on that one from Bryant to Turley as well.
And that will do it here for our third quarter. Lobos knocking on the door. It's going to be 3rd and 6 when we come back. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at SholoFord.com.
8-yard run.
Out, yep, just a quick tight end release. He just has to get out. It works. That they tried to do that down here on that where you overthrew it to numbers.
So we were just talking here. You probably heard Joe explain there. We've got a play call here that we think the Lobos may go to. We'll see if we're right. Tidwell, the tight end's been a little quiet. This is the place where you really like to see your tight ends used. Roll Brennan out, get Tidwell in the end zone there for a 6-yard touchdown score. We'll see where they go. But Lobos are lined up in the shotgun. Turley off to Brennan's right, while Carter's off to his left. Tidwell flips over to the left side of the line here to the big side of the field. You've got Papa up on that top side. Brennan in the shotgun. Brennan takes the shotgun snap. He's looking over there. He's got Carter. Carter's wide open.
Nice.
That's going to be a score for the Lobos. Carter Raven on the 5-yard touchdown pass from Brennan Bryant.
Boy, if we see that replay, watch Bryant on this under pressure right here. The end's coming around. He's able to get that off. Look at this.
Good pass
Just
by Brennan.
Barely. Man, great job by Bryant out there to Raven. And a great play call is nobody. They slip Raven out of the backfield. Everybody fakes right on that. Nice job by the Lobos.
Well, this will be a big extra point as it will put the Lobos up 3 as they start the fourth quarter with a touchdown score. 22-20 currently. Snap, good. Hold down. Claridge, good hold. Sam Brown is good. So Lobos score to start the fourth quarter. We're going to take another break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint now has 3 locations to serve you. Snowflake, Lakeside, and now Sholo. And with over 85 years combined experience in auto glass and over 40 years of combined experience in window tint, you can trust the experts at Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint with your vehicle. Call.
You've been there, waiting forever at the gas station for the guy to free up so he can fill up your propane tank. Or worse, when the only qualified propane technician decided to stay home that day. Yep, you've been there, and I have too. That's why now I get my propane from Ace Hardware every time. You get Ace Hardware's world-famous customer service when you stop in for propane. That's right, you get in, you get out, and you get a great deal on propane and everything else. From Ace Hardware at their locations in Pine Top and Heber. Ace Hardware is proud to support White Mountain Sports.
Right up the middle, doing a wedge. Right there. He's going to get to the outside. Oh, right there. That should be a hold.
Well, so we are back here at Lobo Stadium where the Northland Pioneer kickoff
Yep, it's going to be a hold.
is fielded by Whitman, and there's going to be a hold on the kickoff return. Let me just recap that last Horn Auto touchdown drive. Lobos get the ball at their own 32-yard line after a poor punt by the Poston Butte Broncos. Canton Turley takes the ball up the middle for a gain of 27. Lobos stall out on first and second down, but then Brennan Bryant makes a beautiful pass to Carter Raven as he leaks out of the backfield to put the Lobos up 23-20, and that might be in our running for the play of the game right there, because that's what ends up giving you the lead and seizes back momentum. So
yeah, and that might be a makeup call for that bad call that brought Raven all the way back on that one.
There's a decent possibility of that, Joe. So anyway, Lloyd up underneath center. He's going to give it to the first man through, which is Brooks, met by a host of defenders for the Lobos. First in on the tackle appears to maybe be big 77 there. That's 77 and 71 is,
so Reed
I believe
Head,
that's Teague Reedhead and McCray Hunt, 77. Yep. So good tackle by the big guys up front. Yeah, Broncos look to get their play call from the sideline. Lloyd in the huddle with his mates.
Good defensive stand on that last series by the Lobos. Let's see if they can do it again here.
Lloyd in the shotgun. Behind him is Moore. Teague Reedhead's going to jump off sides.
Yeah, I'd like to see the Reedhead on that, because he is beside himself on that.
He feels like he saw that ball starting to move. So they're going to
Well, they haven't.
Oh, they
called
are
it
going to
yet.
call false start
They
on the
sure
Broncos.
are.
Okay, so Teague was right. Now,
they have that-
Teague is an actor. I know Teague. I love Teague. Teague is an actor, so, you know.
Hey, that's part of the game out there,
Yeah,
man.
that-
So he
showed
did
a li-
exactly what he needed to do on that one.
Showed a little bit of gamesmanship as Teague Reed had. So, anyway, that moves the Broncos back. It'll be 2nd and 12 from their own 10-yard line. Lloyd once again in the shotgun formation. Brooks behind him. He gives it to Brooks. Never mind, he's going to keep it.
Keeper on the outside.
Good
He's
blocking
gonna be
out on
gone.
this side. Papa's there. Papa cuts him down. And there is a flag on the
That
play
might be
again.
on number 55 for Poston Butte on that.
Did it look like he was getting a hold? Or?
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. Good run by Lloyd as he's able to pick up about 7. Would bring it to 3rd and short, pending the call. We're waiting to get the call. We're going to go holding on the offense.
Yeah.
So good call by Mr. Bjorn to my side here.
Yeah, I think he was holding on Greer out there because Greer was nowhere to be found. He was sitting right there by 55, and so that definitely was a hold out there. And a nice job by Papa being able to come up there, and that should result in, I believe, 2nd and long.
Well, that was one of our ace hardware keys to the second half,
Yeah.
right? Joe,
Yep.
was that right side
That
has
right
got to be
side.
better at containment, and Peyton and Gunner both doing their job right
Yep,
there. So
and that's where they
good
have
adjustment.
loved running their quarterback to that side. You have not seen him go the other side.
So Lloyd once again in that same shotgun formation. Send 27 in motion. He's going to fake it, look to pass. He's coming up top. Ezra Baum there on the coverage. Good coverage there by Ezra. The ball was in Wilson's
It was in his
hands, but it just falls right outside of his grasp.
Yeah, nice
Ezra there,
coverage
step
out
for
there.
step.
Yeah, Baum out there doing a good job on that. Just not able to bring it in. Thank goodness for the Lobos.
Actually, a pretty good ball there
It
by
was a good
Lloyd.
ball.
We
He
haven't
put-
seen him really throw the ball
Yeah,
much.
he
and
put that right on the money.
that was a good pass by Lloyd, as the Broncos would like to have that one back maybe. But it's going to be 3rd and long. They're calling it 3rd and 14 up on the scoreboard. 10 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter. Lobos lead 23-20. Lloyd under center.
Big gap up the middle here.
He's going to look to pass again. He's got pressure by Bentley.
Yes.
That's a good pressure play there by Andrew Bentley.
Absolutely.
JoJo Lerma was right there, Johnny on the spot as well. And the Broncos will be turned away. Big defensive stop. Go the Lobos.
Yeah, Bentley doing a good job out there. They've moved him around from the end to the inside linebacker spot. So wherever he was at on that last one does a good job being able to come in on that one and putting pressure on the quarterback. So once again, great defensive stand by the Lobos.
Should get good field position
Good field
again here, Joe,
position,
as
yep.
you've got Riker and Peyton just past their 40-yard line. So they are not expecting a big boomer of a kick here from Lloyd. Oh, he shanks it.
Shanks it terrible.
That's going to be
that's
great
gonna-
field position. Go the Lobos.
Yeah, that shouldn't end up at least on about the 18, 20-yard line.
And there's going to be a personal foul, it looks like, on number 10 there. He just got after Brent White, and I could see why you would get after Brent White, as his pads come completely off almost after that play. So him and 10, I'm sure, had a few special words for each other, like I love you and this is a game and let's be friends. But this is going to be.
They're going to tack that on to the end of the kick. That's going to be really good field position if it is.
That is a
That
horrible
is an
spot.
absolutely terrible spot, as that's where it actually went out. They caught it there.
One of the Lobos bench players caught this ball by the 20-yard marker out of bounds.
Yeah.
And so that ball should have been.
That should be up at least on the 22-yard line.
If not
At
further.
least, yeah. At least even
So-
on the 20. And they call that on Snowflake.
Oh, they're going
to do a double.
They're going to go double penalties. Brent White and number 10. Who's number 10? Riley Campbell. It looked like from our vantage point that, we've got our good spotter on it here, Mike, and he said that should have been on the Broncos all day long. So they dodged both there, but nonetheless, Lobos with great field position once again at the 26. Brennan under center. He's going to keep it. Brennan up the left side. Brennan going 20, 10. Makes a good move up to the 5. Goes Brennan Bryant. Great play call out of the Lobos as Brennan keeps the ball for the first time tonight. Picks up 20 yards.
Yeah, and I like that call right there. Turley's been getting the majority of the snaps right there. Bryant has good quickness. You see he has great athleticism. The hole was there. He hits it. Great run out there.
Well, great replay there by our camera crews. You got to see the moves of Brennan Bryant, and they're going to mark that ball at about the 7. He's going to give it to Canton. Canton's got a big hole. He keeps his feet moving. That's going to be touchdown Lobos.
And he literally just drags guys in there.
But what a run.
What a run and what a hole out there on that side to be able to contain that whole left side out there. Hopefully we might have a replay on this one coming up. Here it is. Right here, you see him cut in right there. Great hole on the left side. Touchdown by the Lobos.
Well, Canton just wouldn't be denied there as he was met at about the 5-yard line. Like what you said, Joe, he just drugged some dudes into the end zone. So Lobos take a lead again, 29-20. Sam Brown on to kick. We've got some laundry out there. It's going to be offsides is what they're marking. Post and Butte lined up offsides. So they'll probably bring the big guys out front.
Yep.
We see old Brock Bjorn there, the namesake here. 57 coming back out, so that signifies they're going to try to.
It's the anchor of the offense right there.
He is, man. Old Brock. Couldn't have asked for a better young man there. So Brock is going to come back out along with his other fellow offensive lineman. Here comes Brennan as well. And maybe just a.
Well, they've had a hard time
quarterback push
stopping
play.
Turley, but at this point, a half a yard.
Well, they are going to line up
back.
3 wide receivers. Single back with Turley. Peyton Papa off to our
could be a good fake right here to him.
Brennan's going to fake it. Look to Peyton. He's being held out there.
He is being held. Absolutely by number 33 out there. Beck out there definitely holding him. He was not able to get away on that, and that'll be half the distance to the goal.
Well, and good play call there by the Lobos as they're looking to roll Brennan out there to his right side. Peyton Papa one-on-one out there with Beck, and they inched the ball a little bit closer, so we're maybe at about the, is that called the 1/4 line or the 1/16th line? Not 100% sure, but Brennan will be in the shotgun.
Still about a yard.
Canton Turley single back. Carter in motion. It'll be an illegal motion, I believe. Oh, false start. Never mind. Okay, so false start on the Lobos. So all of this might be for naught. We might just bring Sam Brown back out.
Yep. Yeah, just come back.
Looks like they are going to come kick it. So Carson Claridge comes out to hold. Sam Brown comes out to kick.
Yeah, and that's a crying shame because they had Raven coming out of there, and he has such good quickness out there with Turley blocking on that. That could have definitely been 2 points on that.
So Sam Brown looks to line up the field goal here. Be a slightly longer extra point than what he's accustomed to, but good snap, good hold. Kick is up. Appears to be good. So Sam Brown knocks it through. That puts the Lobos up 30-10. We'll take a break. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
Hi, I'm Dr. Arno. I might not be comfortable on the basketball court, but I promise, at Comfort Fit Dentures, you'll feel comfortable, always.
Comfort Fit Dentures has dentures starting at $400.
So we're back here live at Lobos Stadium. Whitman takes the ball off the left side. He's looking for some room. He's not going to find it as he's cut down at about the 23-yard line. Good kick coverage there by the Lobo special teams. So that was number 20. I believe that's Landon Clare. Landon Clare, number 20, on the tackle. So Lobos will look to keep their defense rolling here as they have only allowed the 1 touchdown drive. It was a good drive by the Broncos. They went 65 yards to open up the second half scoring. Lobos since then have rattled off 14 unanswered. They're going to give it to the sweep man here. They're going sweep. Good containment there.
Good job by Greer out there, and then and then Nichols to come out there to wrap him up. So
that was more on the jet sweep. Hayden Nichols and Gunnar Greer combined for the tackle.
Yeah, doing a nice job stretching out there on Hunt, trying to get that out there as well. So good job by the defense.
Broncos looking to get something going here as that clock runs. We may need to see a bit more passing. They tried to pass it a few times on the last drive with Lloyd. He put in a good ball, but
he did.
In the end, Nigel Wilson could not come up with it. Lloyd is in the shotgun. Behind him is, I believe, Whitman. Lobo showing blitz. Whitman's going to come up
counter on the
never mind,
outside.
counter
It's
play.
reverse.
There goes number 8.
Oh.
Kisto off the right side. Riker Brimhall finally pushes him out of bounds, out around near the 50. We'll see what spot they give him, but good play there as the Lobos thought that was coming all day to Whitman. They give it out to number 8, and he takes it for a big gain of 26 yards. Well, they're going to say he stepped out actually at about the 45, so not quite as big, but still a good run there by the Broncos.
46-yard line, 45. Yeah, nice play call right out there by Poston Butte. So pick up a big gain on that.
So Lloyd under center. This is where he's like to keep it at times. So Lloyd will actually give it to Brooks up the middle. He's going to pick up a good gain on first down as he goes out past the 50-yard line to the 49. So Brooks with a gain of 6.
Yeah, nice job. Once again, still getting a good push out there. Still having good yardage up the middle.
So Lloyd up under center. In the backfield, we got Brooks and Moore. Number 8 in motion for the Broncos. He'll line up tight formation. Lloyd with the snap. He's going to give it off to, was that Brooks on the carry?
Yeah, and they load that left side, and they just go to that side. And they do that a majority of the time, and then they'll do a little misdirection and go the other way.
So Brooks with the carry for a first down. It's going to be a Comfort Fit Denture first down as they move it out past the 45. Jet Yellowhair sub in to the defensive line for Teague Reedhead. Lloyd under center once again. Gets the snap, gives it off to the off-back, which is Moore. Moore, number 27, up past the 40 to the 39 for a gain of 6 on first down once again.
Yeah, Poston Butte on that, pulling their guards on there on that left side of the line, being able to run up that side right now. So doing a good job, offensive line. Those guards pulling, being able to get out front and opening up holes. So another gain of 5.
And they're steadily marching down the field here. Go the Broncos. 7 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. Lloyd under center again. He's going to pull the ball.
Keep it
off the right side. Good 8-yard gain, but brought down by Brent White and Gavin Hall. Baum.
Yeah, and that, as you're sitting there once again, I had 2 sons, my older sons, play at that outside linebacker spot. Not an easy position to play because you're covering so much of the field, but that's where those guys have to stay up and watch that quarterback contain that outside.
So Lloyd under center again, trips to the right. They're going to fake it that direction, looking to pass, come back,
getting
under pressure.
Oh, he gets hit and he lets go.
Oh, Riker's right there for the pick, but no, it's too high over Nigel Wilson as well. Someone had the sack there, but missed the tackle.
That was White. White had the sack, and he missed it on that. He didn't wrap up, and that's where he just tried to go with an initial hit. That kid's too athletic. You got to wrap up and bring him down on there, but great pressure nonetheless. And he gives his receiver down there, Lloyd, a chance to be able to pick that up. That's a big mismatch with the 6'3" guy on about a 5'8", 5'9" guy.
No.
Not being generous.
That's if he's wearing stilts. We love you, Riker. All right, so awesome. Lloyd fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it. Gavin Hall with the big play. And if you're the Lobo faithful, that's what you're asking for right there.
Absolutely. He's had a great night tonight, Gavin Hall. We've called his name a bunch of times, doing a good job on that side, just being able to keep his eye on the quarterback right there. So a loss of 3 on the play.
And that'll push the Broncos back 3rd and long. Not their strong suit, as they are not necessarily a great passing team. Although when you've got weapons like Nigel Wilson out there, you can be a great passing team if you get it to him on a good ball. So he is going to come in and play the tight end position. Lloyd under center. He's going to keep it. Looks to roll to his left. tries to set his feet. He's going to run it, though. He's met by a host of Lobo defenders. Jet Yellowhair, along with Gavin Hall, Andrew Bentley. Jet Yellowhair a little slow to get up, but appears to be good. Here's the replay here as you see just a great stick here. Jet Yellowhair on the chase down. Gavin Hall right there. Andrew Bentley cleans them all up. So good work there by our camera crew.
They're going to go for it here.
So 4th and 4, so it's definite go time here. Lobos could essentially seal the game if they could turn them back right here. So crowd on their feet, Caldwell's out. Lloyd under center. Lloyd gives it to Whitman. Never mind, he's holding on to it. He's going to be brought down for a loss. Big number 65.
Yeah, they did a fake up the middle on that. He goes to roll out there. He's contained. An awesome job out there by the defensive end. You'll see it right there. And he was looking for number 6 down there. Just does not have time to do it.
So Lobos come up with the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game where they turn back the Broncos on a turnover on downs. And with 5 minutes and 10 seconds, you expect maybe to just see a lot of Mr. Kenton Turley coming through the middle at you. And if you're the Bronco defense, that's probably not your favorite thing to hear.
And do some misdirection and get Rabin back involved in this as well.
So shotgun formation once again. Brennan actually looking to pass here. Oh, he's got Papa over the middle. Dart! Hey, Papa may go! 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Lobos. Beautiful ball by Brennan.
And there's your slant pass right over the middle. It's been there all night long. I've been waiting for them to call that. Excellent, man. You get that in the hands of Peyton Papa. There are not too many guys out there that are going to be able to catch him on that. And I love, once again, I'm going to say it again. You've heard me say it a million times. You put Bryant back and let him step and throw. He is on the money on that. And also a great job by the offensive line, giving him time, letting that play develop. So,
yeah,
great score.
Great offense all around by the Lobos. They go 70 yards for the score. Peyton Papa, just a beautiful reception, beautiful ball by Brennan Bryant. Sam Brown for the kick to cap it all off. He does. That'll put the Lobos handily in control now, 37-20. Offense has come alive here in the second half. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
$199 with payment plans, and they have 2 labs, meaning you get your dentures in days instead of weeks. Call Comfort Fit Dentures today to schedule a free exam and x-ray. 928-888-0002. 928-888-0002.
When you think glass, think Deemer's Glass in Lakeside. Deemer's Glass offers the best selection of quality glass with affordable prices. They do full home window packages, replacement windows, custom shower doors and enclosures, custom mirrors in many shapes, styles, and colors, glass doors and hardware, commercial glass for buildings and offices, skylights, screens, fire-rated glass for your fireplace or stove, window film, and more. Visit Deemer's Glass today on Porter Mountain Road in Lakeside or call 1-888-GLASSMAN.
Well, it's a great night if you're a Lobo faithful as it's homecoming up here in Snowflake. I could tell by how slow my phone was running all day that a lot of people were up from the valley. They're getting a show here. 37-20 are the Lobos. Whitman receives the kickoff. Sam Brown tries to bring him down. He's still on his feet. Out past the 50. Broncos with a little bit of life. Hayden Nichols finally brings him down on the tackle. 4 minutes, 48 seconds to go. Lobos up 37-20.
Yeah, great run. Poston Butte, they really need something like that as a run out there, and he's able to pick up, get past the 50-yard line. Well, they're going to say that he stepped out back here at the 45.
Okay, never mind. All right, so negate about 10 yards of what we thought was going to be on the return. Lloyd in the shotgun formation, 3 wide receivers. Lobos in their defensive set. He's looking to pass out. Oh, almost picked off there by Gunnar Greer.
Yeah, Greer doing a great job. Great job on that. He does exactly what he's supposed to do as an outside linebacker. He's got that receiver right there. He has his eyes on him. He breaks on him perfectly in order to break up the play.
Good read there by Gunnar. That will bring up 2nd and 10. Clock stopped on the incomplete pass. 37-20 Lobos. Ball at the Poston Butte 45, Poston Butte 45. Ball right up the middle to Brooks. He's going to pick up about 8 No, 7 on the play goes Brooks. Hayden Nichols on the tackle.
So Poston Butte on a hurry-up offense right now, which they should be as the clock's under 5 minutes. And I thought that was interesting. They split out number, I think it was 58 out here. He goes off as a wide receiver out here, and that would have been a big mismatch.
Yeah, we haven't seen that one yet. Lloyd under center, 2 running backs behind him. He's going to fake, roll right.
Rolling out.
He's going to keep it, going to run up the sideline, tries to stay in bounds, but does get out.
And good vision. You know, we saw that from here. It was open. He sees it. He's able to get the first down on there. And good quickness. You know, you're really seeing in this half, they're really counting on him with his quickness out there. Hands on the hips, though. Looks like he might be getting a little tired.
Well, you sort of wonder if you're a Bronco fan, what could have been if Jackie Robertson was still in the ball game here. They have had to rely, as you mentioned, Joe, a lot on Lloyd's legs the second half. Lloyd in the shotgun, low snap, he corrals it, throws out to Nijay Wilson, big number 6. He's pushed down by Andrew Bentley, but not after he gains about 20 yards. Goes out to the 25.
Yeah, nice rollout right there. Nice pass, nice catch all the way around. That's a big down for them to be able to pick up a first down. Ball on the Lobo 22-yard line, 21-yard line.
Well, Wilson's had a few receptions, but a couple of them have been called back. That's his first reception that I've got for actual yardage.
It is.
Lloyd under center.
Right
looks to hand off to Brooks. Brooks turning the feet still. And we're going to get a penalty marker in there, maybe a face mask. That's going to be my educated guess, but I'm probably wrong, as I normally am. Nope, I'm right.
It is. It's a face mask. When you see that fly in there, and I'm going to tell you, there's not a lot of room to run in there. He just slips in there, follows his back, and then follows his lead blocker, and then just slips off to the right there. And they've had good success. So why not keep running that until they stop it?
Well, they bring in Andrew Bentley again into that middle linebacker position. Hayden Nichols still there with him as well. Lloyd up under center. In the backfield is Brooks. Lloyd looks to Brooks, fakes the handoff. He's going to roll out. In pursuit is White, but taken down by Gavin Hall.
Nice job by Gavin Hall. Breaks off his defender and nobody to throw to as the quarterback decides to keep it. And Hall with a nice open field tackle for hardly any gain on the play, bringing up second down.
So Broncos go hurry up here. Lloyd back in shotgun formation. Second and goal. They're going to look to Nijay Wilson. Oh, Peyton Papa, what a play.
Nice. Beautiful play right over there. I mean, it was a good play out there. Once again, who are they going to?
Big
Their
6.
main receiver, Big 6 out there. That was a great play by Peyton Papa to be able to reach over and knock that out.
Yeah, check out the replay.
on the replay right here.
Oh, yeah, nice. Well, Peyton, that's because he was boxed out. I mean, that's exactly what you're going to tell your wide receiver to do. Just get him on your back, right?
Hey, had he put that on the numbers, that would have been a touchdown.
Yep. So Lloyd in shotgun once again. Broncos looking to score. They've got Brooks up the middle. Good tackle there.
Nice job by Nichols out there coming up and filling the spot.
The sophomore Hayden Nichols.
And that's exactly what you got to have them do. That's what they're designed to do. That's their job, is to fill that hole.
Showing a little bit of what the future of Lobo football could look like with him in the middle there.
Trying to get him to jump off sides. Here they go with the snap.
Lloyd looking to pass. Middle. It's caught. Number 2, Quentin Jones on the catch. Good slant route there. Good ball by Lloyd. So
and I love that slant route. It's so hard to defend.
Yes.
I mean, you just send him, you get right in front, and he hits him perfectly in there for 6.
Especially at that 5 or 6 yard mark, right? I mean, you've got defenders already working on their heels, and if you can put a ball on the money, it's a difficult one to defend. So
it really is.
Broncos will go for their patented 2-point conversion here, as we have yet to see them attempt a field goal all evening. Lloyd in the shotgun. He's going to fake it to Brooks, but no,
nice
comes back
job
left.
by Greer.
Good defense there by Gunnar Greer as he's able to cut down the ball that was intended out there for Ryan Cecil. And Lobos will turn them away. It's going to be 37-26, 2 minutes to go. We'll take a break here. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Who sells the #1 truck in America? Sholo Ford. That's right. Not only do they sell it, Sholo Ford is the best place to buy it. Why? Guy Hatch guarantees it. In fact, he guarantees you'll get the best deal on your next Ford car, van, or SUV as well. It doesn't matter what you buy. Sholo Ford has the best deal. Sholo Ford on the east end of the Deuce and at sholoford.com.
We could get some. So welcome back to Lobo Stadium as we're clicking near the end of the game here. 2 minutes, 18 seconds to go. Lobos up 37-26. Not quite sure what the Broncos are set up to do. Snowflake is anticipating an onside kick. Van Gordon kicks it. It is an onside kick. It's going to pop up. Fielded by number 50.
Nice job.
Good field there by the Lobos as they were sitting on the onside kick.
And that's Gunnar Richards out there doing a good job being able to jump on the ball on that.
Yeah, good for an offensive lineman to be able to field that because normally you'll see wide receivers and running backs there, but big Gunnar Richards comes up with a big play right there to secure the ball. So I tried to guess last time what the Lobos were going to do. I won't attempt this time for our audience. But 37-26, 2 minutes to go. Turley in the backfield with Brennan. 3 wide receivers off to his left. They're going to motion Rabin into the backfield. They give it to Rabin. Looks to get outside, does. Gets hit out of bounds by Beck, but not after he picks up about 8. They're going to give him, they might give him the first down here. Let's see what that's. Yeah, they're going to give him first down. So Comfort Fit,
you see that
Dencher
replay
first
right
down.
there, you see Turley right there on the nice initial block and to be able to get Rabin outside on that. So nice job by the Lobos.
So good first down run there by Carter. Clock will stop at 2 minutes, 10 seconds. Lobos come back out. 2 wide receivers. Tidwell at the tight end. Brennan and shotgun flanked by the 2 backs. Broncos looking to bring the blitz. They give it to Turley up the left side. Keeps his feet turning. Met by a host of Bronco players.
We'll pick up about 3 on the play.
They'll give him 3. Turley just continues to be the workhorse in that backfield for the Lobos as he picks up another 3 hard yards.
Boy, yeah, that's a good spot.
It is a good spot. So we've got second down and about 7. You know, as I say, Turley's been the workhorse. I've got him counted for close to probably 17 or 18 carries at this point. He's well over 100 yards. I'll have to total that up. I'll give it to you here after the end of the game. Brennan in the shotgun. Counter play to Turley. Turley goes up the left side, picks up another hard 5 yards.
Yeah, nice job out there by Rabin selling it, and then we're going to have a timeout.
Broncos will go timeout. We'll take it with them. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
Want to go fishing? Head to Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. They have fishing supplies, outdoor fishing attire, and fishing gear. Plus all kinds of bait including live worms, flies, and lures. The staff are experienced anglers and they can advise you on what you need, where to go, and what type of bait the fish are biting on. Plus, pick up your fishing, camping, and boat permits. When you think fishing, think Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. Located on Highway 260, 1 mile before the casino.
Round Valley? You coach in Round Valley? 8th grade junior high.
So we're back here, Lobo Stadium. 1 minute, 9 seconds on the clock. Broncos took a timeout to see if they can get the ball back. It's 3rd and about 3. Brennan is flanked by Carter and Canton. Brennan in the shotgun. Snap handled. Brennan rolls to his left, looks to pass. Oh, he's got Tidwell wide open. Tidwell's going to get a big gain. Stays in bounds. Picks up 20.
And that's a great play call, mainly because they are blitzing every single person on there. They ran it perfectly away from the blitz. Tidwell does a great route on there. He has great hands. It's great to see him be able to get a nice catch out there. First down, Lobos.
Great replay there by our camera crews. You see Tidwell come right into your screen and lumber down the field for 20 yards. Good pass there by Brennan.
Yep.
And that will be your game, folks. We're not officially done, but Broncos are not taking another timeout. They had one left, or excuse me, it looks like 2 up on the scoreboard. Brennan's going to nail it. And that's going to be victory formation for the Lobos. They win on homecoming. That's exactly what you came up to see. What a game by the Lobos. We're going to recap it here. Stay with us. We'll be back with the Honda Sports Ski postgame show. This is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
It's a tough game out there. We can help you reach your goals and come out victorious. Need help paying for college? Let the financial aid experts at Northland Pioneer College help you qualify for federal, institutional, or tribal grants. See our website at npc.edu for details. Northland Pioneer College. Expanding minds, transforming lives.
At Summit Healthcare, you'll find a level of care you might not expect from a rural hospital. We've recently received 5 stars from CMS, a prestigious ranking that less than 5% of facilities in Arizona earned. Our cancer center has proven its level of advanced care with a national accreditation from the Commission on Cancer. And we continue to add more doctors and services so that you don't have to leave the mountain to find the care you need. At Summit Healthcare, we're elevating care here at home.
And they came down and scored. That was big.
Well, your final here tonight at Lobo Stadium, 37-26. The visitors from Poston Butte come up and take the loss here on homecoming night. The Lobos fought through a tough one, Joe. Let's just call it what it is. They got plays when they needed plays, but they were playing down with a few guys that were hurt. They had some guys step up. Hayden Nichols being one of those, a sophomore.
He did.
Came in, filled in that middle linebacker spot for the leading tackler in the state, or one of the leading tacklers in
Great plays.
So, kudos to Hayden, excuse me.
Hayden Nichols.
And, big pass plays by Brennan there in that fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Canton Turley, just the workhorse that he's been for the last few weeks.
Yeah.
Carter Raven with a big touchdown run. Peyton Papa with the long touchdown catch.
Yeah.
So they've battled through some adversity, came out with the W on homecoming week. If you're Coach Solomon, Coach Reddick, Coach Smith, all the guys down there, you're extremely proud of your group tonight.
Yeah, definitely you are. I mean, it's just a great game overall, and here you are. You go into the locker room, you're up 2 points. Poston Butte gets the ball. What do? They put a great drive together. They come right down the field on a hurry-up, no huddle offense. They get down and they score. Make it look pretty easy, actually, on the run plays. Lobos really had a difficult time on that first drive of the second half stopping them. But, I mean, when all of a sudden they're down, so now here's where character comes into play, right, Dave? 100%. And so, to me, the drive of the game – where they changed things around is they drove right back down, the Lobos did, to get a score, and then they never looked back after that.
Yeah, no, 100%. So our Horn Auto drive of the game, late in that third quarter, going right into the beginning of the fourth quarter, Lobos take advantage of a good field position.
Good defensive stand.
Good defensive stand, and then get good field position. Canton Turley busts off a run for 27. They get stopped a few plays. 3rd and 5, Brendan Bryant lofts up a pass to Carter Rabin. This one right here, you see it right there. Great work by our camera crew as Carter Rabin's wide open. 23-20 at that point, Joe. They score another 14.
Yeah.
Poston Butte gets 6, and that's the game. That's really, like what you said, that's the character-building moment that builds on the season and carries you into next week.
And that beautiful pass to Papa right over the middle. Man, I've been waiting for that all game long, and that just was beautiful. That was the nail in the coffin, really, at that point. Poston Butte doing a good job. Take your hat off to them, coming down, still staying, no quit in them.
Yeah,
no quit
sure.
in. They came right down here at the end of the game with a little over 2 minutes left to score as well, to try and keep themselves in it. But at that point, really, it was all Lobos from there.
Well, we'll call that one our play of the game, Joe. The Beeler Orthodontic straight line play of the game. 70-yard bomb from Brendan Bryant to Peyton Papa, and it was just a thing of beauty all the way around. Great pass, great reception, and Peyton just shows off the afterburners. No one's going to catch him.
Yeah, and really, we don't ever mention them enough, but those big boys up front.
Yeah.
Given time out there, they weren't perfect tonight. Nobody was. But really, you know, when you have a back that's able to run over 100, 150 yards a game, your offensive line is doing something right up there, you know. So nice job by the offensive line out there, being able to give protection out there as well. So give those guys credit where credit's due as well.
Yeah, and you said it, Joe, and maybe we give them the Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game just from constantly banging up there, right?
Yeah.
Like they did not back down. They wouldn't back down, right? They got their back, Canton Turley, easily up over 100 yards. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. Even though maybe it's not your typical quote-unquote Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game,
right?
Just the constant physicality that offensive line brought tonight. Let's give a shout-out to all of them, and we'll name them our Deemer's glass shattering hit of the game. So, yeah, wonderful night tonight. Big win for the Lobos as they moved to 4-2 on the year. They were in the 22nd place.
22nd spot. They really needed this.
Sort of uncharted territory.
Yeah. You know, we can't even remember the last time that the Lobos weren't in at least the top 16, even in the top 10.
Right.
But last week did not help them, as about every opponent that they had played up to this point had lost.
Yeah.
So that does not help them in the power points, and so they really need to win. Pretty much win out. Next week it isn't going to get any easier as you have Marcos Deniza coming up here from the Valley to play another home game for them. But then they're gone to Eastmark, and Eastmark is going to probably be the toughest game that they'll play in this regular season, as they are on cruise control right now.
Yeah, and defending 3A state champs.
Yeah.
They get moved up to 4A, sort of the similar situation Lobos found themselves in.
And really should probably
2 years
be
ago.
5A, but they can't skip a division.
Yep. So and I, having been in that area when we lived in the Valley, that they've got some players out there, and you end up getting a lot of good athletes out in that direction. They've got a great program started there. So not going to get easier, as you mentioned, Joe, but you want to be able to play good competitive football games all the way up until playoff time. Peak at that moment when it's needed, and just go see what happens. So Lobos get the win, survive and advance, right? That's sort of the name of the game this time of the year. Keep everyone healthy.
It is.
I don't remember seeing any major injuries. Good to see Cody Flake get back up off the ground and came back in and finished the game. Yep. So this week the Lobos dodged the injury bug, and they move on to 4-2 with Marcos Deniza coming up next week. So we appreciate everyone listening. Thank you once again to all of our sponsors: Horn Auto Center, Northland Pioneer College, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass, Summit Healthcare, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Sholo Ford, and I apologize that I'm new at this. I probably missed one or two of those, but once again, we appreciate them being able to bring the opportunity for us to broadcast and give you these games, and thank you for everyone tuning in. So this is Abe Bott and Joe Bjorn signing off for you. Lobo football with the win. They improved to 4-2 on the year, and we will be back with you next week for our game of the week. So this is Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on italk1067.com.
This has been Sholo Ford's presentation of high school football on iTalk 1067 KNKI Pine Top and iTalk1067.com. Brought to you in part by Northland Pioneer College, Ace Hardware of the White Mountains, Deemer's Glass, Beeler Orthodontics, Mountain Mobile Auto Glass and Tint, Comfort Fit Dentures, Summit Regional Medical Center, Horn Auto Center, and Honda Ski and Outdoor Sport. This broadcast has been a copyrighted production of iTalk 106.7 and Country Mountain Airwaves, a Koperniky communications station. Any rebroadcast, retransmission, or use of this broadcast without the express written consent of iTalk 106.7 or Country Mountain Airwaves is strictly prohibited. For more information on this game and other games around the region, go to italk1067.com.